Alright, let's see if this is actually going to work here. Stream health should be up. Now, are we actually live is the question. Actually live is the question. It says we are, but I don't see anything yet. So have to be patient here. This just continues to fire up and it says private. Okay. Come on, man. Okay. Alright, so that is live. Still says it's private. Why is it private? Okay. Okay. Edit. Alright. Just keep the thumbnail the way it is for now. Come on. Public. Cool. Alright, we should be live right now. Keyword is should be. We'll see if this actually updates properly. Okay. Good. We should be live. Are we live? Can't tell. Cannot tell if we are live. Alright, I think we're live. Alright. Cool. So we should be live right now. Anybody's out there, please let me know you can hear me. Let me know you can hear me if you are out there. I had no tags for this stream. Alright. Just trying to get some things together here, because didn't actually put tags with the stream, which is not a good thing. Okay, actually tags are here, thumbnails okay. Let's let the YouTube world know we are live and ready to play some Gallop Racer 3, which is not as expected. I wanted to play Champion Jockey, but apparently I can't stream it. It's a bummer. Thought I was going to be able to stream Champion Jockey here, but can't do so. Alright, thumbnail is okay. I guess we just need to put that we're live right now. All right. Well, we'll see how this goes here today. Like I said, unfortunate champion jockey does not work for live streaming, which I thought is a bummer. Unless I get like an older version of the game on the PS2. Could very well do that, but again, I can't live stream it, which is kind of the whole point. I could try downloading it on my PC. I don't know how stable it'll be though. I'm a little worried about downloading a game like that on the PC. To be completely honest with you. Alright, I'm just gonna see if I can change the thumbnail here. Yes, ma'am. All right. Let's see here. All right. Bear with me, guys, if you're still here. It's all good. Okay, what am I looking for exactly? I'm looking for thumbnails, aren't I? I'm looking for thumbnails. Can't find any. Actually, these aren't even the good folders to be looking at here. Alright, I don't know if anybody's even in here. Yo, Pro Gamer, hello. What's going on, man? What is going on? I'm looking for something here. Don't worry, I'm about to get into the streaming. I'm just double checking some things here. Where would probably Pinterest, right? Yeah. You good? I am. I'm just setting some things up here for my I'm just trying to change my thumbnail right quick. Meant to do that earlier, but I didn't want to be later. Yes, got here in time. Marcos, hello. Don't worry, people. We're getting into Gallop Racer 3 here really soon. In fact, let me actually open up Gallop Racer 3 right now. Hopefully it won't cause the stream to do any weird stuff. Glad to see you guys in here. I was going to stream Champion Jockey, but apparently you can't stream certain PlayStation Now games. You can't actually stream or broadcast, which is really annoying. So we're stuck playing Gallop Racer 3. Am I tired? I was a little bit ago, but I actually feel more energized now. I had some coffee, got some caffeine in my system, so I'm good to go. I'm just kind of bummed out that I couldn't stream Champion Jockey, even though that game is hard. I don't know why people want me to play that game. That game is not easy compared to Gallop Racer at all. It's like a night and day difference. What is your favorite horse of all time? My favorite horse of all time is honestly Skip Away. Of course, everybody will say Secretariat. I think Skip Away was one of the most underrated horses of all time. Thoroughbred racing in North America wise, Skip Away was a real powerhouse of a horse. He doesn't get the love he deserves. But yeah, I would say Skip Away personally. What about you? Alright, so we're going to load our save, and we're going to play Gallop Racer 3. I was actually going to be playing this game soon anyway, so I guess this kind of works out. But I did want to stream Champion Jockey, just to show you guys how much I suck at that game. And, yeah, didn't happen. Let me make sure stream is good. Okay. Mine's a spun to run. I never really paid attention to that horse too much, to be completely honest with you. There's so many great horses out there, to be honest, you know. There's so many great horses out there. I think it's kind of hard to really zero in on just one in particular, because there's so many different horses that had such unique running styles, and you know, they all had their unique success. So it's kind of one of those things where I think it's just purely opinion based. trying to change my thumbnail, but you know what? I'll actually do that on a different screen. Alright, we're going to play Gallop Racer 3. So, if you guys are watching this as a video, welcome. Lightning Flash, what's going on, man? Appreciate seeing all you guys in here. Remember to smash the like button on the stream, guys. It does help out a lot. I do appreciate it. So, we're playing Gallop Racer 3. And it's been a while. It's been, I think, over a month since I played. Fortunately, this game is the easiest game to get back into out of all the Gallop Racers. I actually I recorded a 2-hour video of Gallop Racer 2001 last night. That game is by far, to me, the hardest game in the entire Gallop Racer series. As far as the official Gallop Racer titles are concerned, that game is deceivingly difficult, man. On the hardest difficulty. It is not like 2003 or 2004 whatsoever. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and play some Gallop Racer 3 here today. We got 30,000 points, and I think we got quite a bit of horses. I think we have like, what, 5 horses? Yeah. Indian Goose, that is our newest horse, which won't be able to race till midway through the year. We still got Common Power, who I think is our best in Cosmic Image. Yeah, we got some success in here. Mine is El Sheba. I do recall El Sheba. No worries about playing Champion G1 Jockey. I appreciate that. I really did want to. I actually am still going to record a video for it. Obviously, I just can't live stream. I am. Just to see what happens with it. Because, like I said, that game is hard, man. I do like the presentation of the game. It's just, it's hard. There's so many things that you have to be mindful of while playing that game compared to Gallop Racer, any of the other Gallop Racer titles, which is much more simplified. But Champion Jockey is this whole thing. Lightning Flash, I completely agree with you. That's literally what I would say word for word. Like, Gallop Racer 2001, by far the hardest out of all the games, but it is the perfected version of Gallop Racer 2000. I literally agree with everything you just said there, word for word. I actually said that in my video last night, too, when I was recording. I'm like, yeah, this is, without a shot of a doubt, the hardest game in all of the franchise, man. And I never knew that because, like I said, I never played that game growing up. So now being able to witness it firsthand, it's like, holy crap, this game is no joke. But I love the presentation of it. I love the presentation. That game is awesome. I think 2001 is highly underrated in the series, you know. I think all the focus goes to 2004 and 2006, respectively. But 2001, I think, is underrated. All right, we're going to get in some races here. I'm just trying to open up my spreadsheet. And, yeah, I'm just trying to get my spreadsheet open. And actually put the comments. I wonder if I can, hold on, guys, just bear with me here. Just bear with me, boys. I was thrown from a 2-year-old. Were you really? How did that go? Pachu Falero, what's going on? Hello, hello. 2001 is the best? Yeah, 2001 is really underrated, man. It really is. That's why I'm really enjoying it, even though I'm struggling. Like last night's episode, which will be uploaded tomorrow. You guys are going to see. I struggled quite a bit, but it was really fun, man. And I know I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to start winning, and you guys will be able to witness that as well. So the grind will be worth it. It's just, it's tough, man. It is very tough. There's not a whole lot I can do. Okay, I got my chat open here. Took me a whole quarantine month to beat the game. It was crazy hard, but fun at the same time. It's my second favorite game in the series. That's awesome, Lightning Flash. That's awesome, man. That's good to hear. We're starting, I think, year 2 in the game. We're starting year 2 in tomorrow's episode, and it's a grind, man. It's really, really a grind. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the episode, but for sure, man, I agree with everything you said. That game is really underrated. So, we got a couple changes here. I got to edit my spreadsheet because we have a new colt, an Indian Goose, who will be making his debut later on in the year. Appreciate all you guys being here. I really do. You guys have been awesome for whatever support you show on the channel. I really do appreciate it. It's been fun, man. This is, like I said, this is probably my favorite channel that I record videos for right now, just because I love horse racing so much. Sire 0329. Love the Gallop Racer series. Yeah, Gallop Racer series is amazing, man. I love it. Just growing up with it. You ride for your dad, nice. I really want to get into that. I want to get into, like, I've always been such a very casual fan of horse racing. I haven't really been into it from a perspective of, like, per se you, Marcos, who obviously has family in it, so you've probably been around it like that your whole life. Now, I've been around horses since I was like 3 or 4 years old, but in terms of, like, the more in-depth stuff about the horse racing world in general. Like, I'm just now starting to kind of get my feet wet in regards to that, but I would love to actually work within the horse racing world, for sure. You know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into a race here. Cosmic Image likes to go 9 or 13 furlongs. He likes Toronto, San Diego, and New Orleans, and he's a G3 horse. We don't have any G1s yet. So let's see. Cosmic Image. So 9 to 13. We try to get him in this G3 at Golden Gate. What track is this? San Francisco. All right. Would you recommend the G1 series? I've always seen it, and it's piqued my interest. So I was wondering if I should get it. Honestly, I do like the presentation of the G1 series, so I would recommend it. Like I said, I'm gonna give it a shot as far as the video is concerned and see how it goes. And my controller A button is not working. Oh, I can't enter this race. Okay, there. I'm like, wait. It's challenging to say the least, but I would recommend it. One-time riding horse named Sweet Leaf going 7 furlongs in Gallop Racer 3, and in the stretch there were at least 6 horses behind me, and I came out on top. That's awesome, man. There's no better feeling than that in this game, hands down. That's why I like riding on closers, man. Horses that, you know, will sit in the back of the pack until you hit that stretch, and then you're able to just run the field down. Here we go. All right, we'll do this race for Cosmic Image. Cruel Army. Okay, she goes 6 to 8 furlongs, preferably 6. She's got some speed here. Zach George, what's going on, man? Remember, guys, to hit that like button for the stream. It does help out a lot. Appreciate all you guys being here. We'll put her in this G3 for for Cruel Army. Fillies only in San Francisco, 8 furlongs on the turf. Should do well for her. I don't think I have any dirt horses, so this will be pretty easy. Disco Tap can kind of run either or. Now, as far as Disco Tap's growth, Disco Tap is actually on the decline, so this horse already hit its peak, but we'll continue to see what we can do with her. 6 to 9 on the furlong. I mean, 6 to 9 on the turf. Is that G1 Jockey Series? If so, then yes, I have it, and it's basically the newer Gallop. Yeah, G1 is the newer Gallop Racer. I like the presentation. The game is just challenging, man. Like, I've been playing off screen the last couple of days. That game is challenging. It is not easy at all whatsoever. That game is not a walk in the park. Compared to Gallop Racer, it's much more challenging. So, I don't know how long that series will last, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, it's a tough game. It's definitely a tough game. Mechanically, it's not like Gallop Racer, where you kind of just pick it up and you can kind of get in your rhythm. Common Power, we're going to put him in a race. He is our best created horse so far. I think he's a solid G3 horse. I don't think I have any G2s. I don't think so. Common Power can run 5 to 10. His best distance is 7. We could try him. No, we won't try him in the G1. I was going to make a video about Gallop Racer 2004. My sister broke your PS2. That's no good, dude. That is not good, my friend. Yeah, that sucks. Indian Goose. Here's our long distance horse. Look at that stamina, 82. His speed is not good, but like I said, we're going for stamina with this colt. So we'll see how he runs in his debut, which isn't going to be able to happen all the way till, like, I think after June. So we'll see if we can get him in a race. Man, he's not going to be able to race for quite some time. Golly, we'll worry about it. There are emulators you may be able to use. Yeah. I tried an emulator initially with Gallop Racer 2004 before I actually bought it. You have to have a really strong PC to run that emulator and for that game to run like smooth, where it's not, you know, stutter stepping or skipping frames in any way. Because it was skipping frames for me. My PC is okay, so you have to have a pretty powerful PC to run that game. We have no races this month, which is fine. But here we are, and it's time to go. Along with ISOs that may be available, yeah. Pretty much all the ISOs are available. What I'm actually going to try doing to see if I can live stream is downloading a G1 title for one of these emulators and see how it performs on my PC. I've never tried it, so that's what I'll end up doing to see if I can live stream that next time. Because like I said, I can't live stream it on my PS4, unfortunately. So Cruel Army in this G3, we had a long shot here today going 8 furlongs, and this is San Francisco. She likes this track, but maybe the distance is too far for her, even at 8 furlongs. We are the second to last long shot in the field in this field of 12, so let's see how she does. PlayStation 1 emulator doesn't seem to have... Yeah, the PlayStation 1 emulator is the smoothest so far that I've tested with all the Gallop Racer titles. PS2, not so much, but I'll continue to try. Alright, here we go. Okay, good start here for Cruel Army. I've been playing 2000 on it as well, yeah. The PlayStation 1 emulator is really smooth for Gallop Racer, fortunately. Oops, bumped that horse. Didn't mean to do that, but we're okay. Cruel Army's tough. I remember that. We've bumped horses a couple times unintentionally, but she's been able to bounce back. This game, for the first game in the Gallop Racer series, legitimately, this is still an amazing game, man. It really is. And everybody can play it for the most part. I mean, if you don't have a PlayStation, you have a decent enough laptop, you can play this game. Alright, let's see. We're at a long shot, so we just got to pass like one horse. I don't know what we're going to be able to do. We need space. We need space. We need space. We're blocked. We're blocked. We were blocked there. We're not going to finish last, at least. Oh, we could have finished in the money. We definitely could have finished in the money. Hands down. I remember getting top jockey on the last day of the season. Really? That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. I don't think I've gotten top jockey in this game yet. At least not on hard difficulty. One of my mares bred a little colt. Nice. It's awesome to hear, Marcos. It's awesome to hear. Yeah, this game is, all the Gallop Racer games are fun, man. You know, they're all fun because they're all unique, obviously. 2003 and 2004 are the most similar. Bro, I suggest you move more progressive and wait to speed decrease to whip. Wait, I suggest you move more progressive and wait. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Yep. For sure. My positioning wasn't good with that race at all. I should have kept the horse outside more. Don't worry, I got it. I mean, that race was kind of a long shot. Sorry for my English. It's all good, man. No worries. Okay, we have better odds here today with Common Power. We could finish in the money. G3 going 8 furlongs on the turf here in DC. It's a field of 12. Let's see how this colt does. 4-year-old colt mixed with 4-year-old colts and fillies. Yeah. This game, I'm much more familiar with what I got to do. Gallop Racer 2001 is the game where it's challenging, man. It's very challenging. Now we got to get a good start with Common. Great. I have a front runner that can't break good. Isn't that the worst? A front runner that can't even break good. I had that issue with one of my horses in 2004 that I released in one of our latest episodes. I can't remember which horse, but it's like the horse wants to be in the front, but he can't break good for nothing. And Common Power is struggling to get toward the front here. He's not comfortable. We got to get him to the front because he is not comfortable right now. Don't worry, Punch. English hard for those who have it as a first language. Yeah. For sure. Okay, Common Power is not comfortable. I'm trying to... Okay, here we go. Alright. I'm going to get him going. I'm going to see if I can get him going right now. Because he's got the speed. I just want to see if we can outlast these horses. I'm going to keep him off the whip and see what happens. But he wasn't comfortable because we didn't get him to the front like we were supposed to. Let's see if we can finish in the money. Not going to happen. Maybe? Nope. Race was whatever. Faith, hello. Yeah, that race could have been better, but I forgot. We needed to get him to the front. We had some trouble maneuvering, so we'll bounce back. Playing Gallop Racer 3 now. Awesome. Awesome, good to hear. Top jockey in this game is really hard to get. Most of the time not worth it in my opinion because the ratings are based off how many races you win, not your earnings, which really sucks. Yeah. Yep, I've noticed that for sure too. Yeah, some of the games getting top jockey is easier than others, obviously, and this is one of those games where it's always kind of going to be a challenge. So you pretty much have to try and win every race you enter in exactly. Dream Cup, I haven't even gotten that far. Disco Tap, decent odds today. Again, we could finish in the money. I just noticed all these horses are front runners, so I really need to focus on getting them to the front. Greetings from Turkey. Hello. You are from Turkey. I am from the country that a lot of people seem to hate in the world. I think everybody knows what country that is. All right, now let's see if we can get Disco Tap to the front here. Gotta get her to the front. Get her to the front. All right. Should be good. Luis Saez. My favorite jockeys. But yeah, I'm not even concerned about jockey titles in this game at all. Like, we don't even have a legitimate G1 winner yet, so we gotta wait till we get to that point. Okay, let's go right now. Let's see what Disco Tap can do. Come on, Disco. Disco Tap, she still got some run in her. Let's just finish in the money. Let's just finish in the money. She's looking good. She's looking strong right now. Third place. Third place. That's a good finish. That's a good finish for Disco Tap. If I were a jockey, I'd love front runner. Something about flying with the pack, eating your dust. Yeah, everybody's got their preference, man, for sure. I think that's one reason why people do like front runners. For me, it depends on the horse. Most of the time, I just prefer to be in the back. Bob Baffert laughs at quarter horse racing, which is weird considering he grew up racing and training quarter horses, right, Marcos? That's so weird to me. I wonder what made him change that perception, especially since that's how he grew up and got into the horse racing business. Now, we are the favorite here today with Cosmic Image in this G3. Cosmic wants to run towards the front, so we got to get him out good. It's 10 furlongs. Get his pacing. Okay, it's 11. It's a field of 11. We got gate position 10, so we're going to have to break really good. Pick 6 is mine today from Saratoga. Nice. You think, did you actually hit it, or you think you're going to? I like this game. If you win top jockey, you only get 10,000 points, which is okay, but honestly, it's not anything special when grade 1s or 6,000 if you win. Exactly, or grade 2s. Yep. Is that grade 1 or grade 2s? Grade 2s? Yeah, I never really was concerned with the jockey titles in this game. Because you have to enter a lot of races, too. And like you said, you have to win those races. So it's just kind of like, it's just extra work for now. We're a really short prize. Not a great start here for Cosmic Image. We still got to worry about getting him to the front. So let's see if we can push him here. Okay, he doesn't have great braking, so getting him to the front is a little bit of a challenge. Because one thing I don't like about front runners, like one of you guys said, is if they don't have great acceleration and their braking is not fantastic, they're going to struggle getting to the front. And then you burn so much of their stamina just trying to push them to the front. You know what I mean? As opposed to a horse that likes to kind of sit in the back and coast, you can get a terrible start and be okay. You're playing Gallop Racer 3 on your laptop? Nice. That's what's awesome about this game. You don't need to have the greatest PC or laptop to use it. Not PS2? Yeah. I'm playing mine on the PlayStation 1 emulator, of course. We should win this race here today with Cosmic. We're running a little bit outside, but that's fine. Found a website. Awesome. Okay, we're going to move outside here. We should be able to run them down here. Look at Cosmic Image go. Look at Cosmic Image go. Should be able to run these horses down. Almost half a furlong to go. We're challenging. We are challenging. Got to get this G3. That's a good win. There's a couple websites you can get this ISO from. Good win. But that's my only problem with front runners. You got to make sure they have great acceleration and braking. Otherwise, you're going to spend half of the race gassing them, just trying to get them towards the front, you know? So, personally speaking, thanks for that, Zach. Personally speaking, like I said, for me, I prefer a horse that doesn't have to have a great start, likes to sit in the back, and then you can just kind of coast, you know? You just got to make sure you get your spurts going a little bit sooner to make up for lost ground, but that's it. Because I know people used to tell me, get a front runner, but I'm like, it's not that simple. If the horse is slow out the gates, there's not much you can do with it. You're going to struggle half of the race just trying to get him to the front, him or her to the front. To me, it's kind of a waste, you know? All right, Cruel Army is ready to go, so we finally got our first win here today. Let's see what Cruel Army, we need to bounce back with her. Is she on the decline? Okay, she is on the decline. I got to pay attention to that. No need for memory card? Yeah, that's pretty nice. Now, Cruel Army, she does have nice braking. Now, let's try to get her in a short race, like 6 furlongs or something, if we can. Because she didn't do well at 8, but she is on the decline. Maybe we can't do too much with her. Any opens? There's an open 8 furlongs on the dirt. We'll try this open here. Just since she's dropping, she already hit her her growth, and she's going to be declining. We'll see if we can get her in some opens. And that's about it. Good thing is we'll have a couple horses to retire at the end of this year that we can try to create new my horses out of. So we'll see what we can do. Better odds here today, but not great. So she really is kind of on the decline of her racing career. So I don't know how long we'll race her. We may retire her early. Beauty Love is my horse now. Awesome. Awesome stuff, Faith. So it's a mixed field of 4-year-old fillies and colts here going 8 furlongs and then open. She doesn't have great odds, so she's really hit the wall. I might have to retire her halfway through the season, and then we'll use her for we'll use her to create a my horse with a decent sire. So you won the Dream Cup? Nice. That is something I have yet to do in this game. I've never won it. Fast Navy in the game is so good. Yes, Fast Navy is awesome. He's probably my favorite. Him and Kramer's King are two of my favorite horses in this game, hands down. He has the best horses wherever? Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, but it's so weird. Like, why would he hate quarter horse racing when that's how he grew up? That's so interesting. I mean, granted, obviously, quarter horse racing compared to, you know, regular thoroughbred racing is night and day difference as far as the different races and the earnings or whatnot. But yeah, Fast Navy is awesome, man. Defeated Fast Navy. He can be beaten. He can be beaten if you run him in the right races, that's for sure. Alright, let's get going with Cruel Army. Let's see what this filly can do. She's 4 years old. Let's see if she can she's still got some in the tank. She's fighting, but here comes the field, and I think Stamina's going to catch her. Can we finish in the money? Can we finish in the money? Fifth. Ah, just dropped. Gallop Racer. Yeah, Fast Navy you got to put in the right races. But in his ideal races, he is a hard horse to beat. Yeah, Cruel Army, she's on the decline. We're probably going to have to... I'll retire her. We'll try her in another race, but I think we should probably retire her right now. That was her 16th race. She won 4, so not bad. Not bad. I don't want to run her too much. Let's go ahead and check. Cruel Army. Yeah, she's definitely on the decline. I don't want her attributes to get any worse, but yeah, she's definitely on the decline. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and retire her right now, actually. Do we have any other horses in here? I don't think we do. We don't have any broodmares or sires. So yeah, we'll go ahead and retire Cruel Army right now. Z Racing, hello, what's going on? It was nice having her, though. She raced 16 times. She still won 4 races, so she didn't have a terrible career. So she should be a good broodmare for breeding purposes. So we retired Cruel Army. Do you have WhatsApp? I do not. I do not have. I was thinking about actually creating a group. Whether it's a Facebook group, a WhatsApp, or Telegram, or Discord. What would you guys want me to do? Just kind of a place where we can all kind of chat. Off YouTube and Instagram, of course. Facebook, Discord, WhatsApp, Telegram. I'll create a group for us. So we retired Cruel Army. Everybody's ready to go again. So we're going to go ahead and get these 3 in a race. Let's get Disco tapping. What, Discord? Okay. WhatsApp. If you could ride in one historic race, what's your pick? Oh, man, that's a hard one, Zach. That's really a hard one. I don't know. Me personally, because I love horse racing in Asia, I would probably say I'd probably say Tokyo Derby, man. Honestly. Because horse racing, I love horse racing in Japan. I would probably ride in one of those races. A race in Asia. Tokyo Derby, probably. Your horse don't have good graphics, man? My horse doesn't have good graphics. I'm not sure what you mean by that. 1984 Breeders' Cup? Who was in that race? Disco Tap. Alright, I gotta get her in a race. 69 furlongs. Let's see with Disco. We're running her in this open. Oh, we can't do this one. Could run her in a G. No, we should be able to run her here. Okay. Faith, I'm not sure what you're talking about. You said my horse graphics are bad. I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're talking about the game graphics in general or an attribute about the horse. I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. Wild again, 30-1. Wow, really? That's amazing. 73 Belmont for me. And you guys are going way back. You said the graphics are bad. They're not the best, but I haven't really had anybody complain about the graphics. I think you're like the first person to say that, so maybe it's just you. Horse profile, like I'm not sure. I'm trying to understand what you're saying, but I have no idea what you're saying. You're saying horse profile graphics. I don't know what that is. Could you try explaining it in a different way? Because I don't know what horse profile graphics are in this game. Do you mean looking at the horse's details in general? This game is 20 years old, so yeah, graphics will be a little... Yeah, I mean, the graphics in this game are going to be as good as they can get, which, like Cyrus said, for a 20-year-old game is only going to go so far. Faith, I'm assuming you're talking about the actual details of the horse. I'm trying to understand what you're saying, but I have no idea. I genuinely don't. Cosmic Image, 913 furlongs. Let's get him in a race. Other horse. Which other horse, Faith? I have like 4 horses right now. Which horse are you talking about? I got 4 horses. We have Cosmic Image, we have Disco Tap, we have Common Power, and we have Indian Goose. You can just keep saying another horse, but other horse doesn't help when we have 4 horses. Which of these names do you want to look at? Cosmic Image? Okay. Which other horse? Disco Tap, Common Power, or Indian Goose? Which horse do you want us to look at here? Because we got to get the other 2 in races. Cosmic Image and Common Power we have to get in a race. So I'm going to get Cosmic Image in a race right now. But yeah, you gotta... This game is better than today's horse racing games. Yeah, this game is still ahead of its time, without a shadow of a doubt. Before my sister brought my PS2, I put Discreet Dancer 2004. Awesome, I love that horse, man. 913 furlongs for Cosmic. These are some weird races, man. Like these... I want a G2? I don't think I have a G2 horse. We can try this 12.5. Common? Okay, Common Power. I mean, I'm not sure what you want to look at for Common Power. He's my best created horse so far, as you can see. 12 lifetime starts, only 2 wins, but statistically speaking, he's the best. WhatsApp? Okay. So, I saw WhatsApp. Yeah, Common Power is not bad. This is only year 3 in this game. Keep in mind as well. I mean, I'm still quite a ways off before I'm getting some solid G1 winners. Yeah, this is Common Power. He's not a bad horse for a created horse. I created him from 2 mediocre horses, so he's not bad at all. Faith, I'm not sure what pick point means. I don't know what that means. Please help me. Use another word. I don't think any of us know exactly what pick point means. Unfortunately. Common Power 5-10. Let's get him in this G3 in the Bahamas. Or, actually, let's get him in this G3 in Michigan. Pick point. I don't know what that... Does anybody understand what pick point is? I'm trying to understand. He can race only 1 year. Are you talking about... I'm just going to take a stab in the dark and assume you're talking about how much longer he has to race pretty well. Which technically he only had 1 good year as a 3 to a 4-year-old. Peak point. Peak point. Got it. Got it. Because he typed pick point. I was like, okay, I assumed he was probably talking about when these horses are going to hit their growth or hit their peak point, which, like I said, pick point and peak point are 2 different things. It's confusing. Yeah, he's on the decline, but as I always tell people, I retire horses when they stop performing well. I don't wait till they hit their peak point and then immediately retire them, because some horses are still able to produce pretty well for me. So I've never played the games based off of that. So just, you know, just make sure you're mindful of that. I retire. His cost is low. Yeah, his cost is low. Most of my horses' costs are low. You got to keep in mind, this is only year 3 in this game. It's only year 3 in this game. Most of these horses are like mediocre at best. I don't have any like grade 1 or grade 2 champions. So it's going to be a grind, to say the least. Retire it? Nope. See, this is what I'm saying. People will tell me to retire a horse as soon as it hits the peak point. But like I said, if you've been watching my videos, you would notice all horses don't decline rapidly as soon as they hit their peak point. Some of them are still able to perform and win races. So like I said, if you're going to be watching my videos, you just got to be mindful of that. Because if I were to always retire horses as soon as they hit their peak points, I honestly would have less success in this game. I'm telling you, somebody told me to retire a horse that was 6 years old, and he is still winning G1s in Gallop Racer 2004. Like, he is still in his best form. Common Power, though, like I said a couple minutes ago, most of these horses I will be retiring. But look, this is a horse you told me to retire. He's the favorite here today in this G3. If he can still win for me, like, we're still going to race him. I don't expect to race him beyond this year. I mean, this was supposed to be his declining year anyway, so we'll get him in a couple more races, and then we'll retire him out, and we'll get some new horses. Some horses that we can develop over a couple of years. We doing a WhatsApp group? Yeah, I think people want me to do WhatsApp, so that's what I'll do. They're still making money, man, in this game. Fortunately, it's a game. We don't have to actually be too mindful about the health. Obviously, if we're worried about the legitimate health of a horse in real life, we're not doing this. But this is a game, which is the whole point of a game, right? We bumped that horse. Didn't mean to do that. But in Gallop Racer games, if you've been playing them for a while, you should know that some horses can still race past their prime if they're still producing. Now, we bumped that horse with Common Power, which was not good. So I don't know how good this race is going to be. We'll see. We'll get him to the front. If you misunderstood me, sorry for that. No, it's okay. I know English is not the first language, or it's a little bit of a struggle, so it's okay. None taken. I'm just letting you know just kind of how I play these games, because I always get comments to retire certain horses just because they hit their peak. But like I said, sometimes those horses still win, and it's like there's literally no reason to retire a horse that's still winning in this game. Now, if they have some bad efforts, then okay. Get up there, Common, get up there. We kind of messed that race up because I bumped that horse in the beginning and I didn't get him to the front. That's on my fault. We could have won that race. That's totally my fault. Are you playing PS3? No. This is actually on my PC. This game isn't even on PS3. In fact, you can't even play this. I don't even know if you can play this game on PS2, right? PS2 had the backwards compatibility. Especially the sustained growth, they do so well. Yeah. How do you say your name? Koji. I don't want to mispronounce it. But yeah. Anybody that's been playing Gallop Racer games for a while knows every single horse. Not all horses need to be retired when they hit their peak. Some of them are still able to perform pretty well. Like I said, horses I plan on retiring this year is Common Power, because he's already on the decline. Disco Tap, and then Cosmic Image. I don't know. Indian Goose is he wants to race, but it's like, bro, I can't put you in any races. I can't put him in any races till July. And the first race he can run in is a 6 furlong race, which is like gross. It's not even within his range. PS2, right? Nope. PlayStation 1. I'm playing this game on a PS1 emulator on my PC. I tried actually recording this game on my PS2. It did not work at all. Koji, like to say, okay, gotcha. Just wanted to make sure. You said, yeah, for sure. I'm glad you agree. Because like I said, I get those comments, I'm just like, it's a game. You can race some of these horses past their prime if they're still doing okay. I didn't even get to see. Okay, the game just, all right, that's fine. You have it on PS3, solid. I didn't know you could actually play this game on PS3. I didn't even see our odds, so I'm just gonna have to hope that we're not meant to come at last. I ain't playing on my laptop. Yep, same here. Well, I'm playing on my gaming PC, but same thing. Okay, I don't know what our odds are today, so we'll see how he performs. What I want to do is, if I look for a horse in the shop, I'm going to look for a horse that's going to mature over time. I don't really like horses that peak too fast. Because yeah, you can get some wins out of them, but when they peak so fast, that's it. You have them for what, a year, and then you gotta be looking to retire them shortly after that, depending on how they're still performing. Do you get PS2 emulator? I've tried. Gallop Racer 2004 and 2006 on the PS2 emulator are very choppy. It's not smooth. It's not smooth at all. I'll just buy Gallop Racer 2006 eventually when I want to play that game, because I can still play. I have all the Gallop Racer titles on the PS2 except for 2006. Like my actual PS2. The PS2 emulator for certain Gallop Racer games is very choppy. It's not smooth like this one, unfortunately. Yeah, this has been pretty good for us right now. I'm going to stay here. We'll get going a little bit later. We'll let these horses gas out. Now we'll go. Okay, let's see what we can do. We might be able to win this with Cosmic Image. Oh, we're looking good. We're looking good here. Furlong to go. We're pushing. Pushing past. This should be an easy win. Yep. Easy win. Don't even have to put this horse under the whip once. Easy win. Easy win. I said to him about that perfect voice. Yeah, it was Marcos. Which is obviously, it's all fun. We're just joking. But, yep. That's one thing I learned in this game, man. You really got to pay attention to how the horse is performing. Yes, you have to keep their peak point in mind, obviously. But if that horse is still performing even after it's hit that peak point, keep running them in races. Ideal races. Don't just run them in any race, which I don't do. You know? It's just, it really just depends on the horse, man. Like I said, some horses in this game can still kick butt. That's a good win for Cosmic Image, though. It's a good win for him. That was just an open, but we'll take it. I can't believe we're actually 11th this year. Indian Goose, this horse is going to be so hot-tempered when we get him in his first race in a couple of weeks. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, I think we're retiring, like, all three of these horses. Indian Goose is going to be our only new one. And we still can't race him for a little bit. We've won 2 races so far in this video, so not bad. We should really have 3 or 4 races under our belt. Disco Tap, we are at a long shot. Second to last long shot in a field of 12, which means we're supposed to finish 11th. Again, pretty much all these horses are slowly on the decline. They've all hit their peak point, but as you can see, Cosmic Image just won that race. He hit his peak point, so he can still go. Did you try Champion Jockey? I tried streaming it. I can't stream it from my PS4, which is a bummer. So I'm just going to have to record an episode, like a regular video of it. I don't know how long that series is going to last, because that game is challenging, as I said earlier. It's much more challenging than I thought. I like playing these games on hard just because I don't want to start a file over. I figure, like, if I'm going to put a lot of time into a game, I'm just going to play it on the hardest difficulty. Doodle Boy, hello, hello, what's going on, man? So, Champion Jockey, I will be recording videos of this week. Like I said, I don't know how long that series is going to go because that game is challenging. I like the presentation, it's challenging, man. And I don't want to play it on a lower difficulty. Like, I'm trying it on the hardest one, and it is pretty hard. But I may have to adjust the difficulty. If it helps the channel grow, I'll play it. Easy mode is hard. That's what I'm saying. That game is hard on any difficulty. Like, I've tried hard, which is impossible to me. I tried normal, which is still extremely hard. And easy is not a cakewalk either. Let's see what we can do with Disco Tap here. Let's see if we can run them down on the outside. I just want to finish in the money. We're the long shot here today. So if we finish in the money, it'll be a good effort. Disco Tap is still pushing. We got 5th place, 4th place. She's still pushing. That's a good result. We were supposed to finish 11th. We finished 4th in the money. That's a good effort there. Changed my name, but I've been trying to watch all your content. I appreciate that. What was your original name? What was your original name, man? That's a good effort. We were supposed to finish 11th. This is my favorite track, Philadelphia. It is pretty nice, actually. I like that you know, you start your spurt basically on turn, what, turn 4? That's a good effort. That's a good effort. We were supposed to finish 11th, second to last. We were the long shot. We ended up finishing in the money. That super would have paid pretty nice, probably. Depending on the favorite, I didn't pay attention to that. Wasn't a bad effort. Wasn't a bad effort. All right, guys, just bear with me real quick. Just gotta respond to a text. All right. I want to be a jockey when I grow up. That's awesome, man. I would love to be a jockey. Unfortunately, I was already too big in the 4th grade. The 4th or 5th grade, I was already too big to even be considered a jockey. Not much of a change. All right, I got you, bro. What happened to my controller? Okay, sorry, guys. All right, Common Power is ready to go again. Like I said, he's on the decline. He costs the most out of all of our horses, so creating a created horse out of him will be the best. Him and Cruel Army, breeding those two might actually be good for a created horse. You're 13. Hey, if you got the size, you'll definitely have the time. Common Power, we'll get him in another race here, 9 to 13. We're going to try him in an open. We're going to try him just in an open race. See what systems do you have? I have Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 2, and that is it, actually. And then everything else is just PC related. Abigail, hello, good evening, my friend. How are you? I know it's late where you are. You're like 5 or 6 hours ahead of me, so it's like, what, 10 or 11? Between 10 and 12 a.m., I'm assuming. Appreciate all you guys here. Remember to smash a like button on the stream. It does help out a lot, and I do, of course, appreciate it. Common Power, better odds today. We're actually the second, well, we're the third favorite here in this race. Obviously, we're dropping them in class, so we might be able to win this. I figure since these horses are on the decline, I'm just going to put them in open races just to see if we can get them a couple more wins and some placing results. I'm good. It's 20 past 10. Gotcha. All right. 5 hours. It's 4:22 p.m. in Jamaica. Solid. So you're an hour behind me. Abigail's 5 hours ahead. Okay, let's get Common Power to the front. We've been slacking with this the last couple of races. Let's get him to the front. Okay, this should be good. All right, Common's good. He's in the green. Would like to get him in the blue here, but okay, now he's in the blue. All right, so Common's pretty good. And we're the third favorite. We have a chance to win this. We time our spurt right, and we got some space. I don't know what's going to happen with these horses ahead of us. Because right now you can see he's running a little bit high because this horse in front of us is kind of holding us up here. Nice win. Thanks, Marcos. Appreciate that. I wish I could do this in Gallop Racer 2001. We're not even close. But I don't really have any great horses in that game. SoCal Sal, which you guys will see in tomorrow's episode, is my best horse in that game. That's about it. That's about it. That game is challenging. It really, really is. Like 2004 and 2003 are a walk in the park compared to Gallop Racer 2001. They might as well be entirely different games. Okay, we got some space here. Got some space. Perfect. All right, let's see if we can run them down. See if we can run them down with Common Power. We're going to keep them off the whip. This is what I'm using more often now. I'm keeping my horses off the whip. I want to preserve stamina, see if they can go a little bit stronger. He's still finishing strong. As the third favorite, no whip at all. Yeah, who is that? Oh my goodness. The 9 just shot up out of nowhere, bro. I got Xbox One, and my favorite thing is Halo. Same with me. No space, which is a pain. That's a bummer. Halo's my favorite game too. Favorite game of all time, hands down. Halo is actually my favorite series of all time, of any gaming series, anything. And I read the comics too for the lore, so books. I love Halo. Halo is my baby. I'm excited for Halo Infinite. What about you? That's a good effort for Common Power. We should have won that race, but Easy Media just came up out of nowhere. In Gallop Racer 2004, there are Filly, Dear Son, which is a good horse. I'll have to put her in my spreadsheet. In fact, I'll do that right now to keep tabs on her if I can acquire her at any point. That was a good result. We should have won that race, but golly, that 9 horse, Easy Media, came up out of nowhere, man. Absolutely out of nowhere. Alright. But yeah, I love Halo, man. I really, really do. I'm excited for Halo Infinite. The trailer got a lot of crap, which I thought was it was just people nitpicking. I'm excited for the game. I think it'll be nice, man. Alright. So, I think I'm going to try Common Power in one more race. I might retire him pretty soon, because he's definitely on the decline. We'll try him one more time. Disco Tap, we'll try one more time. And if that's the case, we'll just wait till Indian Goose. Halo the Flood. I'll need to reread that. It's actually been a while since I read that one. My mind's a little hazy. Cosmic Image did get a win last time out. Cosmic Image likes to go 9-13. Is he on the decline too? I think all my horses are literally on the decline. No, Cosmic Image is just about at his peak point. Just about. So he should still be in good form. 9-13. Let's see. He doesn't have the speed, so I'm going to keep him at longer distances. We can try this G3 at 10.5 next week. Indian Goose, who's the parents of the horse. You know what? Unfortunately, I didn't put it in my notes for whatever reason, like an idiot, so I can't even remember. I think the sire was Goose the Spy. I cannot remember who the broodmare was. I think she was a horse I literally just bought in the market for breeding. I didn't even race her. But the sire was definitely Goose the Spy. I cannot remember the broodmare at all, unfortunately, which I need to be mindful. I'm going to make sure I write it in my notes. I usually do. I don't know why I forgot. I think all three of these horses we're going to be retiring here pretty soon. I don't want to run them too much. They all, I think, have hit their points. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't write it down. It's kind of on me. Okay, here we go. Cosmic Image. Long shot here today. Oh, this is dirt. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I thought this was turf. Didn't even pay attention to the surface. I'm an idiot. I'm like, long shot. We should not be a long shot. Gosh darn it. We had our big mile race a couple weeks ago. The legit winner ran that leader. That was 15, 16 lengths in front. Time was 37-1. Fastest in 10 years. That's insane, dude. What'd you think about a Halo Flood horror game? It'd be pretty darn awesome and scary at the same time. I hate the Flood. I hate the Flood. They are so freaking tough to kill, man. I genuinely hate the Flood. Of any villain enemies in any game, I hate the Flood with the passion. I really do. They are not fun to play as. Or to play against, I should say. They are extremely annoying. I hated missions with the Flood. I hated them. I always felt like I was running out of ammo. They wouldn't freaking die. Is there a horse racing game you enjoy on Xbox 360? Not really. Breeders, you know the Breeders' Cup Classic game? That game is the easiest sandbox horse racing game of all time. Like, literally. That game is... I like the presentation of that game. I like the realism, but that game is so easy, it's a joke. Yeah. Champion Jockey. Champion Jockey's difficult, man. I never played it growing up. I just started playing it within the last year or two. That game is hard. So like I said, I don't know how long that series is going to last. I'm probably going to do it on easy mode because normal is still hard. And then even some of the best players I've seen playing it on hard struggle. So I'm not even going to attempt that. I cannot believe I put this horse in a G3 dirt race. He can run G3s, but dirt is not his preference. I totally messed that up. I don't like horror. Yeah, horror is scary, man. I wouldn't say I'm a horror fanatic or anything. I cannot believe I put this horse in a dirt G3. That's so annoying. So annoying. And we still didn't even finish last. We were supposed to finish last. Like, that's ridiculous. That's a wasted race, man, for Cosmic. That's a total wasted race. I'm so mad at myself. I'm not supposed to put him on the dirt at all. It's okay. It's okay. We'll bounce back. We'll bounce back. I'm going to put all these horses in one more race, and then we're retiring them. Because Cosmic Image, not yet, though. He can actually still run a little bit. I think Common Power's going to hit his end. Disco Tap's probably hit her end as well. Yeah. She's only won one race, 6-9 furlongs. We'll get her in this open. And then that'll be her last race. Common Power will get him in a race pretty soon. That'll be it. We'll retire all three in Indian Goose. He'll be ready to go. Next month, in a couple of weeks, actually. I can watch horror games, but in daylight hours, yeah, I get you. I do get you. Yeah, there's certain things I want to watch at night. Which is not a smart idea. So, we're supposed to finish middle of the field. This is our last race with Disco Tap. She was okay. She was okay. Nothing special. We did get a win with her. Can't remember if it was a G3 or an Open, but we'll be retiring her pretty soon. Yeah, Champion Jockey is hard, man. The game is really hard, dude. The game is hard. Great start, though, for Disco Tap. She gets right out to the front, and we're going to see if we can keep her up here. I think we're going to stick with one horse after we retire the rest of these horses. Oh, stay to the front, stay to the front, stay to the front, stay. Don't bump, don't bump, don't bump. I forgot you can bump the rail in this game. This is what I mean. These older Gallop Racer games, they have like more realistic mechanics than the newer ones, which is so interesting. I totally forgot you could bump the rail in this game. Like, you can't do that in any other Gallop Racer game that I'm aware of. You definitely can't do it in 2003 or 2004. And then in Gallop Racer 2001, the horses drift on the turns, so you have to manually continue to control them. This game, they can actually bump the rail. Like, that is hilarious. Makes sense, but it's like only in this game. We need some space. I need some space. Let my baby through. Let my baby through. Let's see what she can do in her last race here before we end up retiring her. Finishing the money. Finishing the money. Orc, is she going to win this race? Can we catch this horse? We're not going to catch this horse, but she's going to finish third. She's going to finish third. That's not a bad way to send out Disco Tap. She's going to finish third. We were supposed to be like 8th or something, so... Not a bad result for her. We will retire her. I don't know who I'll breed her with. Good effort for Disco Tap. You observed me well. You observed us well. But we gotta retire her. And, Disco Tap is awful. Tap child, right? I think so. Pro gamer. We breeding in the stream? We are indeed. We definitely are. Fortunately, you can breed at any time in this game. It's not like the other ones where you need to actually wait for the right month, you know. Oops, I want to go to data. We got a couple. We should have 2 and 2 for broodmares and sires. Disco Tap, you served me well. Goodbye. Yes, yes. Common Power. We're going to put him in one more race, and then we'll retire him. And then we're only going to have one horse, which will be our 2-year-old colt Indian Goose, which is actually one that we bred from last episode. Fortunately for us, there was a Gallop Racer game, but before we never got it. It was like an improved version. Really? So what happened to it? Is it only available in like certain markets, or... Okay, why can't I go back? What is going on? Go back! Back. 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 I was literally doing that the whole time. Okay. The game was being weird. Yeah, what happened to that game? Common Power, I think I'm going to breed him and Cruel Army. I think. Because I'm definitely not breeding him with Disco Tap. That'd be a joke. Common Power, he wants to go 5 to 10. Alright, 5 to 10. Okay, my controller's being weird right now. Hold on. Buttons are being weird. Are we good? Alright. He's not a G1 horse. I don't want to put him in that Spring Mile Cup. I might just run him in an open just to try to get one more win out of him. Favorite jockey? My favorite jockey of all time? I really like Jerry Bailey, man. I thought Jerry Bailey was a solid jockey, man. Unfortunately, although it only came out in Japan, but there's some footage of it on YouTube. It seems alright. I'm actually going to look it up right now. What do you remember what it was called? I think I saw somebody play it. Is it actually Gallop Racer 2000, just the Japanese import version, or is it called something else? You sure Cruel and him? Cruel was better horse than him? Let me see. You think so? Here's Cruel Army. I think Cruel and him would be okay, right? Their attributes are similar as far as turf is concerned. And their records are also similar. They both pretty much raced in 16 races, and she has 4 wins, he has 5, so I think they would be okay. Because Disco Tap, not even gonna... I mean, we're not even thinking about that. Not at all. I think him and Cruel will be okay. Chris McCarron, solid, solid. Oh, is my controller being weird again? Stop. Alright. Our 2-year-old colt, Indian Goose, will finally be racing after this race. I think this is our last race with Common Power. Then we're going to retire him. And 7.3. Yeah, so... If he's not even the favorite in open races, which he used to be in, I think he's definitely hit it's time to retire him. Last race, let's see if we can win. Gotta get him to the front, though. I think Common Power and Cruel Army would be decent, because I don't have any other... I mean, between Cruel Army and Disco Tap, Cruel Army is clearly the better of the two. his starts were never great, though. His starts were never great. It always took him a minute to get out of the gate, and then I got to really push him to the front. We're to the front, though. Okay. So we're to the front, and he's in the blue, which is good. Alright, he's alright. Let's see what we can do here. This last race. We'll retire him in the Cosmic Image. Love the channel. Wish they made more horse racing video games. Gallup Racer 2004 is the best in my opinion. My recent champion jockey doesn't do it for me. Paul, I appreciate that. Appreciate the support. And I hear you, man. Champion jockey is just challenging, man. I think that may kind of put some people off. I like the presentation of the game. I do. It's challenging, man. It's really challenging and in the grind. That is for sure. But yeah, I mean, the Gallup Racer series I think is superior as far as horse racing games are concerned. There's nothing better than Gallup Racers. Okay, we're going to get him going right now. Just wanted to wait because I know we didn't have that much stamina. I don't think we're winning this race, no doubt. Not winning, but we'll see if we can push him. It's easy for me, champion jockey. Lucky you. That game is challenging for me, man. Even Hyphy dude struggles with that game on hard, man, and I think he's a pretty good horse racing gamer. Okay, yeah, Lightning Flash. I actually did see videos of that game. I did. And I'm like, wow, this looks a little bit better than the one I'm currently playing as a Japanese import. Can't wait for Golden Monster Babies. Link Perfect Voice should have first fall from her too. You know what? I'm so glad you mentioned that because I was thinking about that. And I actually wholeheartedly agree with you. So that is what I'm going to end up doing. In fact, I'll put this in my notes so I don't forget. So we'll do Golden Monster plus first plus Perfect Voice. Appreciate all you guys being here. Hopefully you've been enjoying the stream today. I've had fun. Been having fun, I should say. Try Melbourne Cup Challenge 2. I will try that game. I noticed a couple people have been asking me to try it. I'll see. I don't know how I feel about it. It's a little bit different, but I'll give it a shot. It doesn't hurt. I uploaded a video of Champion Jockey Z Racing how long ago? I have a name if you want it. Abigail, sure. I wouldn't mind you having the first name for Golden Monster's first fall. I think that'd be a nice tribute. Also, there was a version before Gallup. It looks bad, but it's cool to see how far the series went. What game was before 2000? Please share Lightning Flash. Now that's something I wasn't aware of, dude. Why haven't I seen any videos to Start Order 7 on your channel? Such a great game. It's not looks wise, but still. To be honest with you, that game is I like the game, but I consider myself a casual horse racing fan, and I think that game is more for the advanced horse racing fan. And I got a lot of criticisms. Doesn't turn me off of something, but it wasn't really becoming enjoyable because I wasn't playing the game at a level that I thought I should be playing it as, and other people. You know what I mean? 2 days ago. All right, Z Racing, I'll check it out. Mongolian Groom died in the 2009 Breeders' Cup. I think I vaguely remember that. But yeah, Starters Order 7 is it's one of those games that I was actually going to consider replaying it again, but from a betting perspective. Like, I wasn't actually going to do the manager perspective of the game just because, like I said, I didn't think my gameplays were entertaining from that value. I know there's a couple other YouTubers that play it that seem to be a lot more better from that side of things. Yeah, definitely tons of time. I think that's the thing too. That's a game that would take a while for me to really kind of be flowing. And also, there's a game Horse Racing Manager and Horse Racing Manager 2, which of course I've uploaded on the channel. The game that I have, it's similar in terms of the manager perspective, and it's a little bit more simplified, so I like it. But Starters Orders, I will eventually get back into at some point. Like I said, I was just probably going to do betting as opposed to the actual racing and all that stuff. I'm a casual and I love it, but you need... Oh yeah, sorry, I read that. If it's a colt, Onyx Prince and a filly Queen Bee. I like Onyx Prince, so I'll keep those names here. So should we do Onyx Prince or Queen Bee? Because there's a horse named Aunt Bee, right? Is she a filly in the game? Alright. Have you seen my comment I left under your Horse Racing Manager 2 download video? Latent, no, I have not. What did you say? You can just share it with me here. Alright, guys, I'm just editing my spreadsheet right quick. Give me a second. Did I retire Disco Tap? I did. Arcade. Okay, let me go ahead and check it out here. I play Starter Order 7. I am just good. I am just got good bloodlines for it. Solid. I didn't know you actually play the Starters Order 7, Abigail. Yeah, the game is by far, I would say, the most realistic in terms of horse racing in general is concerned. Of all the horse racing games. Yeah, like I said, it's one of those games that'd probably take a while. I'm actually looking at this Gallop Racer game from the arcade. It looks interesting. All right, Cosmic Image, we're going to get in one more race. He's not on the decline yet, but he's just about to. Now, we got to make sure we put him in turf. I put him in a dirt race last time out like an idiot. I'm going to run him in this G3. I think he can still run G3s. So, Comet Power, I think we're retiring because he's on the decline. Yep. Comet Power, we're going to retire here. It takes a lot of patience to play it, that's for sure. So, it's one of those games I'll probably play at a later point when I'm really dedicated to wanting to dedicate some videos to it. I could live stream it. That is something I could do. But like I said, I don't know how enjoyable it would be for a lot of people since it's a lot more technical. You know what I mean? A lot more in depth, I should say. Comet Power, you did well. We'll retire him. So here's what we're looking at. I think Comet Power and Cruel Army will create a decent My Horse. You look at him, 85.76. Okay. He's a really fast horse, obviously. 5 to 10 furlongs. And Cruel Army, she's 6 to 8 furlongs. 81.82 overall, turf and dirt. I think they'll create a decent My Horse. Because, I mean, Disco Tap, I wouldn't even dare. We can get a decent G... Well, we can for sure get a G3 horse out of those two. Maybe even G2. I don't know about G1. Favorite jockey is Joe Talamo. Yeah, Joe Talamo is a beast, man. What version is it? There are patches for this game, but if it's cracked, when the crack obviously wouldn't work after patching. Oof. I can't remember what version. I played it recently. I literally played it like a couple weeks ago. So I think I actually bought it though. Bought it off of Steam. I think I did. Look at them now. They balance each other. I think so. In fact, we can try creating a My Horse now between these two. Now or later. I don't want the horse to, yeah. I think they balance each other either. You guys want to go ahead and breed these two right now? Yeah, Starters Order 7 is, yeah, it's challenging, but I'll get back into it now. Alright, let's do it. So, Comet Power and Cruel Army. Let's see what these two can create, and let me make sure I actually write this in my freaking notes. So, I do not forget, like I have previously. So, bear with me, guys. Just making sure I get my notes together here. Okay, so we're going to do Comet Power plus Cruel Army. Play Jockey Rush. I've never heard of that game. Is it mobile, PC, what? It would be great if they remaster the whole series. I would love for that, man. One of the patches allows you to spectate in stable mode instead of being the jockey driver. Yeah, I think I have that version, right? If you're talking about Starters Order 7, because that's how I was playing. I wasn't actually doing things from a stable mode perspective. I was literally just spectating and betting on races, which is about all I would really do in that game. It wasn't as fun to me. I don't know why. Like it's a nice game. It's a great concept. Obviously, I don't know. I wasn't enjoying it as much as I thought I would once I started playing it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and breed Comet Power and Cruel Army. Let's see what this My Horse is able to get, or what type of My Horse we can get from these two. So the horse is probably gonna be a front runner. Braking should be good. Guts and temper should be pretty solid. Speed, this horse should fly. One of the patches allowed... Okay, I already read that, sorry. Sometimes I'm misreading comments. Comet Power only had 2 wins. You see, I was actually going to retire Cosmic... Hold on. Should I breed Comet Power and Cruel Army, or should I wait to retire Cosmic Image? Actually, no, we're going to breed these two. Forget it. We're going to breed these two. Cosmic Image we'll save. Ever try Stable Masters Tycoon 1 and 2? Koji, I have not. I think I did watch gameplay on that game a little while ago. It looked interesting. PC it is like Starters Order 7, but jockey mode with flat and jumping. Are you talking about Horse Racing Manager? Because that's the game I've uploaded on this channel. That's what you're talking about. I'm not sure, though. I didn't realize starters orders had the jumping in there. Alright, we're going to breed these two. Growth type is early, so chances are this fall will probably tap out soon. But here we go. This is Common Power in Cruel Army. I think I was saying the wrong names. No, Jockey Rush. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Yuck! What happened? 5 to 9 furlongs. I know she's gonna mature, but she's gonna hit her growth at 3. Ugh. What happened? 72-72. The speed is whatever. Like, I know she's gonna improve, but I bred a mediocre horse in the past with mega early. Like, yeah, what? Common Power, I'm pretty sure, came from a really below average horse and a mediocre horse, and he was much better than this horse is from the I don't. I'm gonna call this horse Cruel Power. Like, what? That's not what. Yeah, like, what on earth? What happened? This is what I mentioned this about breeding in my video that I'm uploading tomorrow. I'm like, sometimes it just doesn't go as you think. It really doesn't. Huge yikes. Like, huge yikes. Like, oh my goodness, that's so disappointing. No, not Cruel Army. I was gonna call this horse Cruel Power, I think. Like, that I'm really upset about that. I'm so upset. What is that about? That's not good. She's gonna peak in 1 year, and she's only 72 overall for turf and dirt. That is awful. Considering her parents, that is awful, man. Jockey Rush is wasted potential badly, kind of like Melbourne Cup Challenge. They did motion capture for horses in 2006. Yeah, I wasn't super impressed with the Jockey Rush game that you're talking about, Pro Gamer. Most horses retire at 5 in UK unless they're gelded or mare. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I had that better be the best racing ever because it's going to be short. It's going to be extremely short. Like 6 races and she's done career-wise. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's going to tap out super soon. We're not even going to do a blinker for her. She's not even... Sorry, I didn't mean to come back to here. Oh, that's so disappointing. I literally mentioned that in my video tomorrow. I'm like, sometimes you think you're going to get an awesome horse and it's just not... It doesn't happen. It does not even happen. My goodness. She's tapping out in 1 year, and whatever, dude. This horse doesn't deserve this name. It really doesn't. I'm gonna give her like a green shadow roll, or maybe white. I'm gonna give her a white shadow roll. That's it. Cruel Power, 2-year-old filly. Maybe we should have waited on Cosmic. I started to think about that, but none of us were expecting the horse to be that bad. I think we got completely thrown off there. Like, look at this horse. Her cost is 60. She's peaking in a year. Yeah, no, Marcos. It's just like you expect a horse to be better. At least we can start racing her this year. We'll get her in her first race at Clover in an open and see how she does. Nah. I think we should have waited for Cosmic, but it's all good. You live and you learn. It happens. It's Gallop Racer. It literally happens. It plummets too. Like, ugh. It's all good. It happens. Just part of the process. Cosmic Image, we got better odds here today in this G3. We can finish in the money. Field of 11, gate position 11. Got to get them out fast, so we'll see what we can do. Like, that is a fast growth that goes downhill super fast. Extremely quick. I was at least hoping the horse was going to develop over a couple of years. Like, we're not even getting that. Watch. Cosmic Image and Disco will have a better foal. I'm going to do it just for that purpose, just to see if that happens. Watch. They will have a better foal. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, Abigail. Yeah, I did notice that Rival Stars and Melbourne Cup Challenge had the same producers or the same publishers because of the track announcer. I did peep that. When somebody first sent me a video of Melbourne Cup Challenge to consider playing the game, I'm like, oh, that's the same track announcer from Rival Stars. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, watch. Cosmic Image and Disco Tap will create a much better foal. And it's going to be like, WTF, man. It's just going to defy all breeding logic in this game. I wonder what's in the game algorithm to determine how the foals will come out. Because Cruel Power should have been an awesome foal. At least a solid G2 horse. Nothing in the 80s. Nothing in the 80s. So, oh, it's so weird. That's so weird. All right, let's get going here. I'm gonna keep him off the whip for now. We're just gonna see how good he runs. He's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. I don't know if we're gonna get a win because that horse is running. He's challenging. He's challenging. He's challenging. Challenge. Second place. That was tough. That was a neck and neck. I like Disco. She was a fighter always in the money. Philly. Yep. I like that. You know, even if a horse doesn't win, if they're a fighter, if they got guts and they dig in the stretch, man, I will always appreciate a horse like that. Disco was that horse. So what? Who knows? She might. Second place for Cosmic. That's a good finish. But yeah, definitely. I always like that about horses. So in these God Racer games, so that should be well for us. More than likely, like I said, we're going to get a better fall from Disco Tap and Cosmic. But you know who's making his debut today? Indian Goose. He's extremely agitated because we couldn't race him till now. Which we created him at the end of last year, which wasn't smart. I definitely need to stick to creating my horses like between March and like June in this game. That way they can race shortly after we create them. Why don't they make a new Gallop Racer? They don't think it'll be worth the time because horse racing is not that popular gaming-wise, unfortunately. Mobile games are easier to market, obviously, but like imagine, I mean, I would prefer Gallop Racer on a console, but even if they were to remake a Gallop Racer for mobile, which I think would be more marketable, that would be awesome. Well, Indian Goose is up. Let's see how he does in his debut. I just had to get him in a race. This is not even for his distance. He's going to struggle here. He is going to struggle here. That is for darn sure. Unfortunately, yeah. Callie, make the WhatsApp group. Yeah, I'll make it later today. Reminds you of the horse. Reminds me of those back runners with the last to first ability. Yep. That's my favorite type of horse to run on in any God Racer game, man. Let's hope he doesn't blow it. I knew the odds were going to be bad today. Like, there's no race for Indian Goose in his desired range almost until the end of this year. And like I said, he was already anxious, so I had to get him in a race now. And it's not going to be good, people. This is not going to be good. I had to get him in this race. Otherwise, he was just going to be mad for the whole year. I'm like, I got to get him in the race. Let's just see if we can perform better than last place, eh? Because he wants to run like 10 to 15, I think. And there's no 10 to 15 furlong races for a while. Lots of front runners, fast pace. Yeah, I know. I know. It's going to be a struggle. Like, he's barely keeping up right now. Oh, my gosh. I mean, I was aware of this. I just wanted to get him in a race. I had to get him in a race. There's no 10 or 15 furlong races at this time of year for whatever reason. I've never had a horse be this far back. I've never had a horse be this far back. Like, never. Never. That has never happened ever in this game. Wow. I mean, his dad was slow. Very true. Very true. His dad was extremely slow. Goose the Spy was a slow horse. We finished 11th. Wow. Just imagine, we would have got going sooner. We could have finished in the money. Oh, man. This game has trolled me quite a bit, hasn't it? That was expected. I mean, alright. Let's see if we can get him in a better race. That's more ideal. Like I said, 10 to 15 furlongs. I mean, hell, he's a better horse than freaking Cruel Power. Like, what? 74-72. He's actually a better horse than Cruel Power. Like, that's ridiculous. That's actually insane. You should turn on donos. I should turn on donos. Actually, I think I have them on. My Streamlabs is weird. It doesn't pop up sometimes. I don't know why. Did I get a dono just now? Imagine horse racing games with Rockstar graphics. Oh, that'd be amazing, right? Let's see if we can get Indian Goose in a better race. Look, I can't get him in any races. These are all 6 furlongs. There's a Japanese mobile version of Gallop Racer. It was its own thing. How did it perform? I didn't put him in that race. My A button just messed me up here. How can I dono to you? There should be a YouTube feature for that. Look, we can't race this horse until December. He's gonna be agitated, like, again. Oh, I'm skipping months. Wait. I'm skipping months. Hold on. I'm skipping months. No, I literally can't race him in his ideal race till December. That's actually insane. Oh my goodness. If Red Dead had normal races, and not just PvP ones, yeah, that'd be awesome. Like, I can't race, like, 9 furlongs is the closest to 10. And that's still in November. You know what I mean? Like, or this G3 in September, like, this open. I'll try this open. It's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, let's just get Cruel Power in her debut, huh? Well, time to watch if Cruel Power is going to disappoint us beyond what we've already been disappointed with. She has okay odds. We can finish in the money, but I'm still disappointed. This horse should have been way better. Have you ever heard of the website Horse Racing Park? Yep, I have indeed. Probably, yeah. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe what has happened. Here we go. Let's see. Get a good start. Okay, she gets out pretty nice at least. Now let's see how she responds getting to the front here. And she gets to the front relatively well. That's pretty good for starters. And didn't have to do too much. She got right to the front pretty quick and she adjusted. Let's see what she does, eh? Let's see what she does. I just cannot believe how she turned out, but who knows? We'll save. Okay, we'll get her going now. Let's see if she has any speed. Does she have any fight? Does she have any fight? Third place. I mean, for a debut, that's not terrible. This was just an open, right? It's not terrible, but I didn't feel a lot of speed from her. Obviously, I did not feel a lot of speed. Do you stream on Twitch? I don't stream any horse racing games on Twitch, but I might. I know Streamlabs now gives you the ability to stream on Twitch and YouTube, so I might try that one of these days. Get some grit. Are you Canadian? No. One of my exes, she's Canadian. Actually, most of my friends are Canadian, which is, I know, strange, right? An American with mostly Canadian friends. That's just how it goes. Anyways, I talk to them a lot. It just rubbed off. Now I say A subconsciously. She had a little bit of dig in there, just not a lot of speed. Now she did go up. She started off at a 70. No, that's Indian Goose I'm looking at. Here's Cruel Power. Cosmic Image is ready to go again. He's dropped. Is he slowly dropping? I can't tell. Watch, him and Disco Tab are going to create a better horse. I already feel it. Let's see. Open or G3s? We tried him in a G3 last time. Let's try him in an open. I want to try to get a win for him. Illinois is your home? Solid. So you're actually next, well, not next door. I'm from Ohio. Illinois is over state from Indiana. It wasn't a terrible debut for Cruel Power, but like I said, she should be a better horse. It's going to be so much better. Yep, I'm with you, Abigail. I'm sure it will be. Field of 7. That's unusual in this game. Fields are usually always 10. 9 or 10 on average. But I'll take the short field. Better odds here today with Indian Goose. We're not the long shot. We technically have a chance to win. We're expected to finish 5th. We're expected to finish 5th. We can actually win this race if we run it well. Couple front runners, so let's see if they'll gas out, because the favorite is also kind of a closer. So we'll see. I live in Texas. Solid. I've never been to Texas before. I mean, I had a layover in Texas and Dallas, but that's about it. Small field? Yeah, really small field. 7 horses is very unusual in this game for season mode. Okay, good start here for Indian Goose. Got out pretty well. He wants to sit in the back, so he should settle in. Are these horses running fast? I feel like that they're going pretty fast up there. There's still a lot of horse racing in my area. Yeah, we don't have too much here in Ohio. Got a couple of tracks, nothing major. I think when I buy a horse in the shop, I'm gonna look for a horse that's gonna mature over a couple of years. I do not like horses that tap out at 3 years old. 4 years old is still pushing it, but 3 years old is not what I like. We're saving stamina and ground here with Indian Goose. They're starting now. Okay, let's get them going because we got quite a bit of ground to cover. Quite a bit of ground to cover. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, he's got some spurt. Holy crap. Look at Indian Goose. He is flying. Are we going to get a race with Indian Goose? I mean, we're going to get a win. Are we going to get a win with Indian Goose? We might. We're challenging. Holy crap. Last to first in the stretch with Indian Goose. Now, that's a good way to bounce back from that last race. Holy cow. We just won it at the wire, man. UK big horse, big for horse racing. We got loads of tracks and jumping as well. Yeah, I know it's huge over there. I know it's absolutely huge. Better than his daddy? Way better. Holy crap. We were supposed to finish 5th in that race. We literally went from last to first. Gunned him down in the stretch. And this is still not even within his preferred distance. He is a 10 to 15 furlong horse. We put him at 9 and wow. He dug in in the stretch. I was not expecting that. That's wow. That's actually a solid effort there. That was an open race, right? That was 9 furlongs. I'll have to go back and check the other stuff. But wow, that was a good effort. Was not expecting that. Cosmic Image. Ooh, we can finish in the money here today. 3rd favorite or 4th. I didn't press. Okay, whatever. My controller's just kind of doing its own thing. That's perfectly fine. Wow, I was not expecting that, man. He flew. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you. I was not expecting to win that race at all. Yeah, Abigail, for sure. I need a back runner who's going to mature at 5 or 6. That is literally ideal. You obviously watch my videos enough to know what I like, and that is... I couldn't describe it any better than that. So that's what I'll look for in the shop when we actually try to buy a horse. Mature at about 5 or 6, back runner, that will be perfect. We'll have years with him or her. Plenty of time. I'm really impressed by that effort from Indian Goose. Like I said, that was a race not even within its preferred distance, and he ran him down in the stretch. That's a good sign. But he's going to tap out early, too. I think he's going to hit his growth at 3, so it's just like, ugh. We haven't been lucky with horses, with our created horses, as far as their peak points are concerned. They've all been tapping out pretty much at 3 years old. Okay, let's see what we can do with Cosmic here. Let's go. We can win this. We can win this. Cosmic's gonna fly. Cosmic is gonna fly. Easy trip on the inside. We're being challenged though. He's still going. Finish strong, Cosmic. Finish strong. Another close race. I've been watching races. I said before you're my dinner time watching YouTube. That is awesome, Abigail. I really appreciate that. Thank you for that support as always. That was a close race. Just lost it at the wire. Just lost it. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Glad my videos can provide entertainment for dinner time. Okay, so those are 2 decent efforts there. Winning with Indian Goose, I wasn't expecting to do that. That was a big win for Indian Goose. Cosmic Image, he can still go. Should we retire Cosmic Image now, or you guys think he should still run? I don't know if we're going to get another win out of him. That was an open race, and he still struggled to finish 2nd, I think. We should have won that. Let me go check that last race of the Indian Goose here. Yep. Thank you, Abigail. I appreciate that. Hitting the like button does always help indeed. So Indian Goose is off to a good start. He's off to a good start, at least. That was 9 furlongs in an open, and they don't tell me the track name, which I got to go back at the schedule to look. That was September 1st. All right, hold on. September 1st, official data. Let's see. Schedule. Boston. Okay, Boston. Just won a race in Gallop Racer 3 by head. Nice. Nice. It's always a good feeling, man. Win a race, even if it's just by a head. Okay, let me save right quick. We've actually made some progress. I do not want to lose that, so hold on. Give me a second, guys. My game is just taking a while to open up the save function. Oh, don't freeze on me now. Don't do that. Don't freeze on me now. Thank you. Alright, bear with me, guys. Just had a little bit of the game was freezing for saving. I don't know why. Hold on. Now my Google Chrome is acting up. Are we good? Are we good now? Alright, we should be good. Nobody can race now, so we're just gonna have to skip a couple weeks. Now we should be good. Honestly, when you get this game on PSX emulator or Android, it beats every other mobile horse racing game you can get. Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I still enjoy a couple mobile games. In fact, the only ones I play right now are Rival Stars and Champion Horse Racing. But yeah, I think this game still is superior. Worth the trouble? Yeah, for sure. Indeed. I would agree with that. Cruel Power. Let's run her again. She finished 3rd last time out. I cannot believe she's gonna peak next year. Like literally, what, 6 or 7 races tops. Her stamina isn't. I didn't want to enter in that race, but oh, my A button is not cooperating with me. Hold on, I want to cancel because I wasn't even done looking at races. 5 to 9. I was trying to look at. Okay, her stamina isn't great, so we want to keep her probably 7 furlongs. All right, I will stick to this race. Wait, what week is that? You know what? Screw it. Whatever. A button. Controller A button is not cooperating. Her spurt is slow. Maybe get her going slightly sooner. Yep. I peeped that as well. All right, here we go. JT, hello. What's going on? What is going on? But yeah, well, another short field. Interesting. We're supposed to finish 5th in this race. So anything. I mean, it'll be a money finish. Anything better than 5th will be in the money. Short field. I'm liking the short fields, though. I am. Everybody's going to be running towards the front, so this is probably going to be a fast pace here. Yuck. Her mom is there, Cruel Army. Yep. Wait, she's in this race right now? I wasn't even paying attention to that. Oh, yep, she sure is. Wow. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Holy crap, that's hilarious. Where's Cruel? Yep, there's Cruel right up there. Wow. Isn't that something? She drops back really quick, man. She struggles to keep up. That is one thing. And I know she wanted to be towards the front, but we couldn't get her there. Alright, let's get going now. Do you want to join a Gallop Racer 0106 group on Facebook? That would be cool. I think I already created one. But yeah, I wouldn't mind. She's not doing bad. Let's just finish in the money. There goes Cruel Army. Her mother doing what she would do. 3rd place. Decent finish. She is, oh man. It's just a bummer. She's gonna tap out really soon. Like, even if she gets into a decent form, she's not gonna be good past 3 years old. We'll have one good year with her at least, because she is still only 2 years old. We'll have one solid year with her. Maybe she'll do really, really well as a 3-year-old. I don't know. Her stats would tell you otherwise, but maybe she'll surprise us. But that's 2 money finishes for her. Create the WhatsApp group. Don't worry, I will. I will. I'll do it. I'll do it after we get off stream. Just want to make sure I get everything right. I haven't used WhatsApp in quite some time. I gotta put her in my spreadsheet because I don't think I did. Cruel Power. She likes to go what? 5 to 9, I think. No, A button. Stop doing that. I say A button because I'm using my Xbox 360 controller. You should do face cam. Face cam. I don't know. I don't want to distract from the viewing experience. Let's see here. Okay, let's 2 horses are ready to go. I want to look at those last 2 races we did with Cruel Power. So she finished 3rd in both of those races in open. 7 and 6 furlongs. Yeah, it's just so she should have been such a better. Tell people to put their numbers for WhatsApp. Is that what you're asking? All right. Cosmic Image and Indian Goose are ready to go again. I wonder if we should retire Cosmic Image soon because he's not winning, not even in open races. He likes to go what, 9 to 13? Yeah. He's got the stamina. I wonder if he would do better in a longer race. Let's try him at 10 furlongs. Okay, I got you, Pro Gamer. Indian Goose is ready to go again. 9 furlongs did well for him, which is surprising. I wonder if we can do that again with him. We're going to try 9 furlongs again. It worked. I don't see why not. I'm thinking if Cosmic Image doesn't win this next race, I'm going to retire him, breed him with Disco Tap. That means we should be able to race the 2-year-old this year. Long shot here today with Cosmic Image. Yep, I think it's about time we hang his boots up. Or his shoes. Get it? Horseshoes instead of boots. Here we go. Field of 12. You're doing e-learning for school. It is really hard. Oh, really? What subject? Or just a couple of subjects in general? That was a bad joke, people. It was supposed to be a pun on instead of, you know, boots, shoes, horseshoes. Get it? Oh, I have the worst jokes in all of the land. I really do. Okay, Cosmic, he needs to be towards the front, but again, he's one of those horses that doesn't get out great. If you just give a ton of work, that's no fun. Is it a lot of reading, a lot of problems? That gray is pretty? Yeah. I love grays. Grays are definitely my favorite type of horses. Math and bi. I don't like math. I do like biology. I do like anything with science, and of course there is math and science, but you know, when it's necessary, it's okay. I don't like pointless math. Yep, I like biology a lot, actually. Still technically studying that. Alright, let's see what Cosmic can do. We're going to get him going a little bit sooner here. Keep him off the whip until we get up this hill. Let's not gas him too much. Probably could have waited, but yeah. We're going to retire Cosmic Image after this race. We'll breed him a Disco Tap. It's hard to keep clean. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know why we were the long shot in that race. Like, Cosmic has been able to dominate in G3s. Or at least do better in G3s. I won't say dominate. But 10th place is not good. AG Science. Well, guys, we're going to breed another horse. We're breeding Cosmic Image and Disco Tap. Watch what we get out of these two. Watch what we get out of these two. So it's going to be Cosmic Image plus Disco Tap. Watch what we get. So I get to work with animals. That's awesome. That's actually what I still want to do as well. This should be interesting. This should be very interesting. This should be very, 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 very interesting. Cosmic, you served us well. Sending you to the barn. Let's see. If this fold turns out better, oh my goodness. Cosmic Image. Disco Tap. Looking at the horses side by side. Cosmic has good stamina. Disco has okay speed. Spurt is middle for both. 9 to 13 for Cosmic, 6 to 9 for Disco. They both are front runners. This is going to be interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. You're only in 10th grade? I got you. Here we go. Let's see what they produce. What? Yeah. We called it. We called it. Look at this horse. I wanted to look at it more. Sorry. We'll call this horse. I'm gonna call this horse Cosmic Disco. I like Cosmic Disco. Ugh. We called it. We called it. That's what I mean. Breeding in this game sometimes you can have all the logic behind it and it's just not gonna turn out. Told you. It needs pink. Yep, I was gonna do pink. Cosmic Disco. Oops. All right. We called it. This, yeah. I don't think any of us are honestly surprised. That's just how breeding sometimes works in Gallop Racer. Logic is not always the answer. What's the growth? We'll see. I'm gonna get it with the pink mask with hold on. Yeah, pink mask with I'm gonna do pink and green with like yellow. Trademark can be black. My A button is just going through things. Like okay, sure, I guess. Let's look at the growth. I mean, that's fine. I had everything I wanted. Cosmic Disco. 5-star breaking. Are you... This is my best horse I've ever created in this game. 400 cost. It's not going to mature at least until 4.5 to 5. 4, I would say. We have 2 solid years with it. That... my goodness. Look at this horse. Look at this horse from Cosmic Image and Disco Tap. It makes me wonder if Cosmic Image and Cruel Army would have been better. Look at this horse. This is the best horse I've ever created in this game, ever. 400 costs. We got 2 years with it. 8 to 12 furlongs, which is pretty solid. 83 overall turf, 74 dirt. Stamina solid. Speed is okay for turf. And this horse is going to mature. Just long enough for you to get attached to it. Yep. This is honestly not a bad horse at all. Like, Cosmic Disco? Not a bad horse. We should have some good, success with this horse. But this is what I mean. Breeding sometimes, you can have all the logic behind it. It does not matter. This game is going to defy that logic and be like, yep. What's its peak? Like 4, I think. Between 4, 4.5. 4 to 4.5. At least a solid 2 years with it. At least. Spurt is average. Front runner. I'm fine with that. But like, look at this horse. From Cosmic Image and Disco Tap. Like, I mean, we all knew that was going to happen. We're not surprised. We're not surprised. Based off of just how things sometimes work in this game, we're not surprised. Let me save. Again. Do you like Star Wars? I wouldn't consider myself a Star Wars fan. Like, I've watched the movies just because friends would want me to watch the movies, but I'm not into like the lore of Star Wars at all. All right, let's get him into his first race. Well, I'm not surprised. And we can run him in this open. Perfect. He's already ready to go. Stars Order 7, I have about 90 mares, and I struggle to get a good fall. Really? I noticed that too. I watched this guy, Cajun something gaming, I think. And he kind of had the same issue. He would struggle to get a decent fall, I think. It isn't for everyone. Yeah, I get it, man. Now you need to look for a smashing back runner. I do. And we are the favorite here today already with... This is... This is really a troll. This is honestly a troll. Disco Tap, she had fight, though. She wasn't a bad horse. She just statistically wasn't the best on paper, but she wasn't a bad horse. We're the favorite here today with Cosmic Image, or excuse me, Cosmic Disco. Got to get him to the front. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's just how breeding works in this game sometimes, man. Logic will not win out all the time when it comes to Gallop Racer breeding. At least not in this game. Maybe it's more relevant for 2003 and 2004. Not a good start, though. Got to get her to the front. Get him to the front. Sorry, I keep thinking about Disco Tap because of the... Okay, he gets to the front pretty well. Not a great start, but he got to the front. I got 70+ mares, but I'm extremely picky. In which game? Starters Order 7, Abigail, I'm assuming. Based off of what Maury was talking about. Like, I'm not surprised, but I still can't believe this horse turned out better than the other two or better than Cruel Power, from Cruel Army and Common Power. I'm like, wow. All right. Somebody's keeping up with us. I don't really like it. Are we good? We should be good. Oh, finish strong, finish strong, finish strong, finish strong, finish strong. That was close. That was really close. We just finished. Okay, Google Chrome is being weird. We should be good now. What just happened? Okay, sorry. Thought my game froze. Well, he breaks his maiden, gets his first win on his debut. Hey, Cosmic Disco already off to a good start. Already off to a good start. You were talking about starters orders. Got it. Hey, so this was DC 8 furlongs on the turf. 8 furlongs, DC first, DC turf, open, 8F. I like high speed potential full finish. Yep, same. Same. I like that in any Gallop Racer game. I get above average foals, but I want 80 potential. Gotcha. I actually never did breeding in that game, so I would be completely out of the loop as far as everything is concerned. That's a good result there for Cosmic Disco. Breaks his maiden on his debut. So he's already off to a good start. Cruel Power's ready to go again. I cannot believe it. So disappointing. But she's finishing the money. We can run her in the G3. Can she run this? Yeah. We'll put her in the G3. No, actually, I don't think she's... I think a G3 would be a bad idea. We'll get her in this race. I'm a youngest jockey when I race. Oh, really? Yeah. I wish I could have been a jockey, but... I was already past that point in like 5th grade. Indian Goose, let's see. Long shot here today. Literally going to finish in second to last at a field of 11. Or field of 12, excuse me. See how he performs. Did you win with Cosmic Disco? I did, Z Racing. I did. We actually broke his maiden in his debut. Amazing. Same here, yeah. Some of us, ironically, were, if being a jockey was something we aspired to be, some of us already were outside of that qualification as soon as we were like, what, 12 or 13 years old. Shortest of my family, too tall to jockey. Wow. Yep, I was already too tall. I almost became a jockey. Yeah. You're 10? What's the youngest age you can actually become a jockey at for like most tracks? Depending, I guess, on the country too. I know as jockeys, I think in like Japan and Korea can start at like 19 or 20. I am off to sleep early, 25 past 11. All right, Abigail, appreciate you being here as always. Thank you for the support. And I did save the name that you gave me for Golden Monster and Perfect Voices first fall in Gallop Racer 2004, so I'm looking forward to that. Sure, but wasted your chances? Hey, it happens, man. It happens. In my country, I can still become a jockey. Really? Nice. There's people 27. Yeah, like what's the different age groups? I mean the age limits. Well, we were supposed to finish second to last, so that was a better result than we expected. 23. Gotcha. Yeah, I think age-wise, you can still do so even in your early to mid 20s. Pretty sure. Well, I don't know why well, I guess that race wasn't ideal. Even at 9 furlongs, since we won our first race with Indian Goose at 9 furlongs, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll try to get him in 10. It's just we struggle to find 10 furlong. Who's up next? I think Cruel Power's up next again. Yes, she is. Let's see how she does today. She's showed twice already. Long shot here. Expected to finish 8th. Expected to finish 8th in this 6 furlong open. We'll see how she does. Gotta get her to the front. The age is 9 to become a jockey? Like you can actually race on horses at 9? Is that a thing? Ooh. Yeah, Cruel takes a minute to get to the front, man. She's really slow with that. That's the limit? Gotcha. Yeah. Remember we were talking earlier about horses that want to run towards the front, but they are really slow and bad at getting to the front? This Cruel Power is one of those horses. She's not good at getting to the front. At all. She's really not. She is not good at getting to the front. Rode his first race at 12? Wow. I didn't actually know that. Yeah, Cruel, she takes a while to get towards the front, man. She really does. Got to get her going sooner, but it's a struggle. It's not that easy. Ah, boy. What wasted potential. Alright, let's see. Almost to the end of this year. Cosmic is ready to go again. So, we raced him in DC at 8 furlongs. There's a weight limit for jockeys. Yep. There sure is. We can try him in the Colt Cup. We can get him in his first G1. I don't think he's a G1 horse, but we'll see how he runs with it. Just for giggles. 88. Weight-wise, I'm assuming is what you're talking about, Marcos? Or are you talking about an actual age? Imagining somebody 88 years old being a jockey is scary. I'm assuming you're talking about weight. Okay, we have better odds here. Wow, Cosmic Disco's actually not... we can finish in the money. We're expected to finish 5th in today's field in this G1 Colt Cup. Let's go through the field as per tradition. So we're on the 7, Cosmic Disco. The 8 is Spy Imposter. The 9 is Urban Carol. I remember that horse. Long shot today, though. The 10 is Warm Star, and that's the favorite in today's field of the G1 Colt Cup. The 11 is Loving Fear. The 12 is Stern Liquor. 1 is Wild Legs. Second favorite, I think. 2 is Lovely Pearl. Age? You telling me somebody's 88 years old still racing on horses competitively? The 3 is Fair Run. The 4, Risky Legend. The 5, Sonic Breeze. Long shot in this field of 12, I think. There's a 6, Chili Fame. And here we are on the 7, Cosmic Disco. We can finish in the money. You imagine this horse wins its debut, wins a G1. I'm going to try to win here today, man. I'm going to try to win. It's the G1 Colt Cup here in Miami. 8 furlongs on the turf. Let's see how Cosmic Disco does. He doesn't get out too great, but we'll push him to the front. Okay, he gets to the, like I say, he gets to the front pretty well, man. I don't have to do too much with him. Wow, that's pretty crazy, Marcos. Okay, Cosmic, he's sitting comfortable right now. He's sitting comfortable. We just gotta make sure we time our spurt. Ideally. I cannot believe we are the 5th favorite in the G1 already with this horse. That's pretty amazing. From the sire, Cosmic Image, Broodmare, Disco Tap. Okay, here we go. Here we go with Cosmic. Let's see what we can do. He's fighting. Cosmic is fighting. He's dropping though in stamina. We might get caught. He's still fighting. We're in 3rd place right now. We're a solid 3rd, maybe a solid 4th. A 4th place money finish in his first G1. That's not a bad effort already as a 2-year-old. That's not a bad effort. We didn't win. Don't celebrate. Cosmic Disco clearly is going to be a solid horse going forward. We'll have at least 2 years with him. That's not bad. I don't even think he's a G1 horse. To still finish 4th in a G1 race, that's not a bad effort, man. I don't think he's a G1 horse at all. I really don't. I think he's probably a solid G2 horse, definitely G3, but that's not a bad effort for Cosmic. So pretty solid, man. Indian Goose and Cruel Power are both ready to go again. Cruel Power's rating already dropped, guys. Her rating already dropped. She was 72 default. Now she's 71. What a waste. Like, what a waste, what a waste, what a waste, man. We'll put her at 9 furlongs here. See how she does. Indian Goose is ready to go again. Try to get him in a longer race. He can run, what, 10 to 15? I struggle a bit. I get you, man. Cruel Power is already dropped in overall. It hasn't even been 5 months and she's already dropped. That is ridiculous. Like, what a waste. She's got decent odds here today in this open. We're the 3rd, or no, we're the 4th favorite, it looks like. We're the 4th favorite. We can finish in the money with her, so let's try to do so. Got to get her to the front, but she struggles to get to the front. I cannot believe she's already dropped in overall. She hasn't even hit 3 years old yet. Let's get her to the front. Okay, that's a better start. Okay, let's get her to the front because, like I said, she struggles to get to the front. She struggles a lot, so I really got to push her. All right, got her to the front. Let's make sure she doesn't drop too much. She also seems to drop. But we got her to the front pretty well here, so hopefully she should stay. Yeah, Cruel Power, man. It's just such a bummer. She was supposed to be a really great horse, and I don't... Unless she somehow, you know, changes things around when she hits 3 years old, I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, we'll get going right now. I'm trying to see where we can go. Can I... Okay, we're going to dive bomb here on the inside. Okay, she's showing some fight here, Cruel Power. She is showing some fight, but we're going to get challenged. We're getting challenged from the 7 and the 11. 4th place. Alright. That's where we're supposed to finish. That's not bad. 4 lifetime starts. 3 of them she's finishing the money. She's finishing in the money for us. It's not bad, obviously. I'll take that all the time, but still. Oh, man. Couple more races, guys, and I'll probably be calling it. I have some work to do. It's been a fun stream. Who's racing here today? Indian Goose. All right. I need to buy another horse. That's probably what I'll do here for this year ends, or I should say for the beginning of next season. I'll buy a horse. Indian Goose, long shot again. Supposed to finish second to last here in this race in a field of 12. Let's see if we can defy those odds. I'm not sure. Indian Goose, I don't know what we can do. Maybe this horse is better suited for much longer races. 9 and 10. We won a 9 furlong race. The second 9 furlong race we put him in, he didn't do well at all. And here's 10 furlongs, and we're expected to finish second to last. So I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to work for this horse. Seven and a half furlongs to go. He's comfortable in the blue. It's hard to whip sometimes. Yeah. You talking about in real life, Marcos? I always wondered how that was. Fast pace, 59 and 2 at the half. I'm going to move outside here because I already know these horses are going to pan out. I don't think we're going to be able to get a nice inside trip. Marcos, you mean you don't want to hit them? Man, it's totally time. Man, it's totally time for a new Gallop Racer. I know, man. I wish. Alright, we're going to keep Indian Goose off the whip right now just to see what he does. We're going to pass these horses off of stamina alone. We're the long shot here today, guys. We're the long shot. Holy crap. Are we going to win? We're going to win. We're going to win by a couple lengths with a... Indian Goose. This horse is shocking me. We were supposed to finish 11th in this field, guys. It was a field of 12. We were supposed to finish 11th. We won by, what, 2 or 3 lengths? Indian Goose is surprising me, man. This horse is really surprising me. Wow, what a win. What a win for Indian Goose here to close out the year. I cannot believe that. We were supposed to finish 11th in that field, guys. We were second to last long shot. Second to last, we finished first. Run him down. Indian Goose is proving to be much better than he looks on paper. Holy crap. With the fast pace, too, we won by 2 lengths. What a win. How ironic, these horses that weren't supposed to be better than Cruel Power are doing better than Cruel Power, even though she's finishing in the money. But that's Indian Goose. That's his second win already. And here we go. End of the year awards. Horse of the year was Arctic Crop. Best sprinter Miler was Odd Sweeper. Best dirt horse was True Moon. Best older colt, Arctic Crop. Best 3-year-old colt, Fair Pride, or Far Pride, excuse me. Best 2-year-old colt, Warm Star. Best filly, or older mare, Pink Amber. Best 3-year-old filly, Trifane. And best 2-year-old filly, Simple Moon. There's a horse that got blocked. He was about to win. I saw that. I did see that. Not my problem. Unfortunately, the AI do block. They've blocked me quite a bit. Indian Goose. He has gotten 4 lifetime starts, 2 wins already. And we still haven't even really put him in ideal races. You know, I think he can run longer. You don't want to sometimes? Yeah, I understand, man. Let's acquire another horse. These horses are so expensive, though. They're so overpriced. Risky Monday. 86, 80, 75 filly. 82, 77 colt here. Risky Monday. Let's look at her. Okay, she's a front runner. 6 to 8 furlongs. Does she peak? Yeah, she's already going to peak. That would be a waste. Let's look at Dear Moon. I had the same problem. Dear Moon. She's okay. Her speed isn't great. She does like to sit in the back, and she'll mature at about 4.5. We could have a solid year with her. Let's look at Best House. Speed, not great. Distance is okay. This horse is going to peak around the same. I get a horse that'll be good as a 4-year-old as well. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I think Dear Moon is a solid horse right now, as far as what I'm looking at. All these fillies are going to peak around the same time. I think Dear Moon is the best. But 3,500, I don't know if she's worth the price. Let's look at the colts here. Garden Drama. He's a dirt horse. I don't have any legitimate dirt horses. His spurt is pretty quick. His temper and braking isn't good, and he wants to run towards the front. But he's got guts. His incline is pretty solid. His conditioning is great. And he's going to peak at around 4.5. His cost is $470. This horse. Ooh. Ace is high. He's okay. He's average. His speed is actually not great, but he's got the distance, and he won't peak until like 5.5. Gamer, yeah, you can send one of your numbers to my email for when I create the WhatsApp group. I think you should save up. All the good horses are 50,000 and up. Yeah, I hear you. I do hear you. Because like Courtly Lark, I know she's a beast. 100 turf rating. Her cost, yeah, you're right. I'll save up. I will save up. As much as I would like to get another new horse now, we should save. What is your email? I'll put it in chat here for you. Just copy that as is. There shouldn't be a space. horseracinggamer@gmail.com. I like Dear Moon. I don't think she's a terrible horse, but like I said, I think she's the best out of the horses I looked at. But she costs 3,500. You know, I agree with you, Lightning Flash. I'll save up. So we'll stick to what we got here. Yeah, I just hate that some of these horses are so expensive, man. Roxy's Bone. He's got some stamina. Yeah, these horses are just really expensive, man. I would love to get Courtly Lark. Pink Amber. How is she? See, this is a horse that's going to remain pretty decent over the course of her racing career. She doesn't drop too low. Is there any Gallop Racer achievement you never got? Oh, quite a few. Quite a few. I was playing the game growing up. I just played it from such a casual perspective. I didn't even care about trying to like get titles or achievements. So there's quite a bit that I haven't really accomplished in this game. Sedate Devil. She's also okay, but I don't have money for these horses. It won't let me text you? Weird. I haven't created the WhatsApp group yet. Marcos, what are you trying to text me on? Because I haven't created the WhatsApp group yet, guys, so just keep in mind. I find it crazy how some of the really good to okay horses in this game suck in 03 onward. Yeah, it's kind of sad, right? It is a little bit of a bummer. Let's get Cruel Power in another race here. Like, she is 5 to 9. Can she run on the dirt? Yeah, she can run on the dirt. We'll put her in the 7 furlong here. Yeah, if you want to send the number through Instagram, through my Horse Racing Gamer Instagram, that's fine. Cosmic Disco is 1 for 2 in lifetime starts. Came 4th in the Colt Cup. And we got some time with him, fortunately. So, 8 to 12. Let's try him in the G3. He did well in the G1. He should do even better in the G3. Here we go. Marcos, what exactly are you trying to do? I'm confused. I don't have the WhatsApp group created yet. If you're trying to send me a number, you can just message me on my Instagram. You can just paste you should be able to paste the number in there. It works. Cruel Power, better odds here today. We're expected to finish like 4th. We can finish in the money. Again, she's going to finish in the money most times. Just like, she's officially 3 years old. We'll see how she does here today. Yeah, I'm going to try to see if I could download Champion Jockey here for an emulator. I don't know how it'll run, though. Discord is better. I think Discord is better, too, personally. I already have a Discord group for, like, my other YouTube channel, which is an anime YouTube channel. It's my biggest channel, 46,000 subscribers. I'm counting. But I don't use Discord a lot. Like, I'm barely in that group, my own group for that, unfortunately. I get so distracted with things. I'm not on my phone a whole lot either, to be honest. I check things occasionally, like Rival Stars when I get notifications of Champion Horse Racing. But I'm not like actively on my phone like maybe most people are. Alright, let's see what Cruel Power can do. She's still staying up here. She's staying. She's staying. Okay, let's get her on the whip. Let's get her on the Typhoon. We're first. We're first with Cruel Power. She's going to win her first race. She got her first win. She got her first win. Wow. Cruel Power actually gets her first win. I gotta say, for a horse that turned out way below our expectations, she's still doing okay. She should be way better, obviously, but she's still doing okay. I think, what, 5 lifetime starts so far. She's finishing the money 4 now out of 5 times. She hasn't been bad. She gets her first win on the dirt. So let's put that first. This was San Fran. And this was dirt. Open at 7 furlongs. She's finishing in the money, man. She is finishing in the money, so she's winning for us. I should say she is getting us money. Cosmic Disco, back to back. We're the 4th favorite here today. It looks like. Let me see. 1, 2. No, 3rd favorite. We're the 3rd favorite here today in this G3 with Cosmic Disco, which means we should be able to win. Darn, but I'm at work. Can't really be here and watch your stream. Wanted to say what's up. Hope you're doing good. Ricky, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. Don't worry. I'll be streaming again sometime next week. For sure in the next week. It's not going to be longer than that. I just don't know what day yet. Because I don't know if I'm going to try to stream a new game. When I say a new game, I mean just start a new series with probably Horse Racing Manager. I think I'm going to try the Harness Horse Racing mode with the original Horse Racing Manager 1. I think that's the next game I'll be live streaming. Get some Harness Horse Racing on the channel. It's been a while. Alright, this G3 here for Cosmic Disco. We're expected to finish 3rd. We got gate position 1. We got to get him to the front. We can finish in the money. We can actually win here today. Cosmic Disco did get a win. Broke his maiden. So, let's see if we can get him another win here. Okay, pretty good start. Gate position 1. We should be able to take him straight to the front here. And good. To the front. Pretty simple. We'll let him cool down. Need a couple horses to pass us, and he should be okay. Alright. We should win this race. I think we have the potential. We just got to make sure we start our spurt at the right time. Yeah, we should be able to win. He's running really, really easy right now. We got the rail, so we'll have a nice, easy trip in the stretch. Fast pace 46 and 9.5. Yeah, this should be okay. I'll let those horses gas themselves out a little bit. Here comes Cosmic Disco. Here he comes. Oh, who is flying? Who is that? That's got to be the favorite. That has got to be the favorite. That horse came up out of nowhere. But 2nd place, we'll take it. You sent your number through my Instagram? Got it. I will, Does everybody in here know how to use Discord? Just out of curiosity. 2nd place. We were supposed to finish, what, 3rd? So that's still a decent finish for Cosmic Disco. Gotta say, for these horses that are supposed to... Well, Cosmic Disco is actually... The great thing about him is he's still not going to hit his peak until like 4.5 or 5. So we still at least got a solid 1.5 to 2 years with him. 1-2 finish that week with... All of our horses now are created horses. I just noticed that. All of our horses now are created horses. All 3 of them. Indian Goose, 77, 74. I think he's getting better. I think he's, yeah, I forgot. He's going to mature later, too. That's awesome. I totally forgot. Indian Goose is going to mature later. And so is Cosmic Disco. So these 2 boys, we'll have them for quite a bit of time. Cruel Power is the only one that's going to tap out really soon. But the 2 Colts, we're going to have them for a while, which is great. Considering. The Indian Goose is, look, he doesn't, once he hit his peak, he's not going to decline at such a drastic rate. You know, some horses in this game, they decline really quickly and really fast. Indian Goose, you can see his curve is it's more rounded, as opposed to some horses where it's like a really sharp peak and then it really dips. So he'll still be okay to run. He could potentially be a horse that could still win, not win. He's a horse that could still finish in the money for us even beyond his peak point, which is good. So he has 4 lifetime starts right now, and he's already gotten 2 wins under his belt. And like I said, he's not even going to hit his peak until, what, 5? About 4.5 to 5 years old. So that's good. Him and Cosmic Disco, we got some time with them. So that's really good. For created horses, I like it. All right, let's see if we can get him in another race here. A legitimate distance race, 10 furlongs. Let's try him in 11. I want to see how he does with a longer distance. We haven't tried him at 11 yet. We got 2 races, 2 wins this year already, I think. All right, now let's get Cruel Power in a race. Cruel. She did get that last win that we just recorded. Let's see if we can get her in another one again. Keep her to 7 furlongs. That seems to be working for her. 8, I think, is pushing it. We'll try her in a G. Do I want to try her in a... You know, let's try her in a G2. She's been doing well. It might be a little bit challenging for her class-wise, but top 3 go to the Cherry Cup, so we'll see how she performs. Cosmic Disco. Came second last time out. See if we can keep him to... His stamina is mediocre. His speed for turf is okay. So we can pretty much put him in whatever. 8 to 12. We can try him at 10. We could try. We could also try him at the G2, but I'm gonna try his 10 furlong. See how he performs. All right, we are stacked with races here. It's the first time I'm playing this game with all created horses, which is nice. Cosmic Disco. Let's say we're looking here today. We're the favorite. Awesome. We're the favorite here today with Cosmic Disco. We got to remember to get him to the front. So this race is at San Fran on the turf, 10 furlongs. Let's see how he performs in this open. See if we can get Cosmic another win. It's a field of 12. Who else might challenge us? Single Angel, the 5, is the next best horse in the field. So we should be able to get a win here. And that means for 4 lifetime starts, he'll be 2 for 4 already, which is great. Some horses don't even win, or they don't win their first race until after they've raced 9 or 10 times. Let's get a good start. Not bad. We got to push him to the front, though. Yeah, he gets to the front pretty well. I don't have to do too much, which is good. Like I said, if I'm going to have a front runner, I just want to make sure the horse is actually going to get to the front. There's nothing more frustrating than having a front runner in a game and the horse is terrible at accelerating toward the front. It's literally the worst. We're looking good here with Cosmic. He's in the blue, so he's in his comfort zone. We'll start our spurt just a little bit later. We'll let them gas themselves out since we're the favorite. We don't need to get them going too soon, I don't think. Mid-pace, that's good as well. So that means we're running... Okay, we're not running too fast here. We're gonna wait, 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 we're gonna wait. Now we're gonna go. Now we're gonna go. Like I said, let them gas themselves out with the whip a little bit. We'll have Cosmic Disco roll right on through. I don't even have to put them under the whip right now. We're not gonna get challenged. That's an easy win. Then you have to put them under the whip once. That's an easy win. Just let them gas themselves out. Cosmic Disco, he is looking strong, man. And to think, he's still not going to hit his peak form for another 1.5 to 2 years. He is looking strong already. He'll be a good sire to retire for sure. Yeah, Cosmic Disco is looking strong, man. He gets to the front quickly. I don't have to do too much, and he's killing it right now. Ironically, all of our created horses right now are not doing bad. We're finishing pretty much in the money with all of them. That's another win. Yeah, you look at all these created horses. Indian Goose is 2 for 4 as far as wins and lifetime starts. Cruel Power, she's 1 for 5. And then Cosmic Disco is 2 for 4. So Indian Goose or Cosmic Disco, both of these horses are going to mature over the next couple of years, and they're going to get better, which is awesome. Cosmic Disco can end up getting a 90 turf rating by the time he hits his peak point. I don't see him play 2006. 2006, I think, is too easy with the Revolutions. I think that game, getting Revolutions, is extremely easy. Takes away a little bit of the realism from me. It's too easy. It's way too easy. I will play it at some point because I know people have been asking for it, but it's too easy to get Revolutions in that game compared to other games. It's way too easy. It is way too easy to get Revolutions in that game. So that is why I do not play it. Somehow Champion Jockey is hard. For me, Champion Jockey is hard. I mean, mechanically, the game is not like Gallop Racer at all. You can't even compare the two. Champion Jockey, there's many more things you have to account for. The driving, the lead leg for the horses. Ugh. Champion Jockey is, yeah, that's what I mean. The Revolutions are OP in Gallop Racer 2006. It's too easy. There's no fun in that. I don't like where you can just instantly get Revolutions. It just takes away. For me personally, maybe for other people, it's great. I'll play it at some point. Don't get me wrong. I will play it because, like I said, people have been asking for it. But it's not a game I'm gonna do like a long-term series on. You wouldn't call it hard. Champion Jockey is definitely harder than the Gallop Racer series, with the exception of Gallop Racer 2001, which I think is the hardest Gallop Racer out of all the games. But Champion Jockey is, I mean, if we're comparing which games are harder between Gallop Racer games and Champion Jockey G1 for PS3 is definitely harder than Gallop Racer. Like, hard is actually hard in that game. It's actually hard. You know, hard sometimes in games are like not really hard. Hard in Champion Jockey is actually hard. I can't even win a race on hard. I can't. Not even on the best horse. But Gallop Racer 2006 is too easy. It's too easy. I like games that are in between. There is a grind. There's a little bit of a struggle. But it's balanced. I don't like games that are too easy. I also don't like games that are what I would consider very, very hard. Champion Jockey for me, I like the presentation of the game. But it's not one of those games that I would say is easy compared to Gallop Racer. Maybe for you it's extremely easy, but you're in the minority. Like, most people would agree Champion Jockey is much harder than the Gallop Racer games. Like I said, the mechanics in general is much more complicated. Gallop Racer is pretty simple. Like I said, Champion Jockey, lead, like horses running on the lead leg and having to be mindful of that is actually a game mechanic. That doesn't exist in any Gallop Racer game at all. That alone makes the game difficult. Or at least it puts it in a different perspective in terms of difficulty. We're the long shot here today with Indian Goose. But remember, we were the long shot in the last race and we came in first. We were supposed to finish 11th in our last race with Indian Goose and we ended up winning. 2004 seemed really hard to me as a kid. Yeah. 2004 for me... Obviously, you guys have been watching the videos. You see I'm knocking out G1s like it's nothing. 2004 is harder, I think, when you're starting out and you don't have any really good G2 or G1 horses. I think it's a grind. And 2004 is also like a learning curve. You do definitely learn when to time your spurts right and how to run. Without a shadow of a doubt, Gallop Racer 2001 is the hardest out of all the series. Like, there's not even a question. 2001 was a breeze for you? That's a game I struggle with the most. I think that game is the most challenging. 2006 is too easy for me for sure. I think we all agree. That's one reason, like I said, I don't want to play it. It's just like... I mean, you can get a Revolution at like 4 furlongs and then your horse is running like 80 miles an hour. It's just not real. It's just not fun and realistic for me. It's not. It's not. I'll play it because, like I said, people ask for it. But it's not a game I'm going to turn into a long-term series like with 2004. It's not. It's one of those games. It's like Star Wars Order 7. Like, I'll play it, but it's not something I plan to be a long series on the channel. But 2001 is challenging for me. Much more challenging than this game. Much more challenging than 2004. Much more challenging than 2003. See how we do with Indian Goose here. Indian Goose is tough, man. He's a tough horse, regardless of what his odds say. But he's already gassing out. 80 miles an hour, I'm not even joking. Like, Revolutions in Gallop Racer 2006 literally put your horse at like 80 miles an hour. They run as fast as cheetahs with revolutions. It's so unrealistic. It would make sense if there was a quarter horse option in the game. It's not. Welcome back, Pro Gamer. Any game where you win, when your win ratio is jockeys bigger than 30% is definitely too easy. I'm all for realism. I hear you. I do hear you. My win percentage in 2004 right now is like at 40-something%. So I definitely hear what you're saying. But like I said, I'm in year 11 of Gallop Racer 2004. Keep in mind, I didn't really start winning until like the last 2 years in that file. So it was 8 and 9 years of just pure struggle. Long shot today here with Cruel Power. As the G2 is probably outside of her class, so that's fine. Gotta get her to the front. But yeah, like I said, I'll play 2006 at some point. I have no desire to play it right now, personally. And I don't know what makes it a better game than the other Gallop Racer games in this series. Like, what makes 2006 better than 2004 or 2003 besides the fact that it's the newest quote-unquote Gallop Racer game, officially Gallop Racer. And I'm not talking about games that have Gallop Racer in the title like Champion Jockey, but it's not actually Gallop Racer, even though it's still made technically from the same company. I'm talking about strictly Gallop Racer games. What makes 2006 better than the other games in the series? Like, what would you guys say? Because from what I see, people say 2006 is like the best, and I'm like, well, besides it being the latest and the last installment in the franchise, what makes it better than the other games in the series? I think it's too easy, for one, and maybe that's why. Maybe people like the fact that getting revolutions in that game is extremely easy. I don't. When we talk about realism, like I said, getting revolutions where your horse is running 70 and 80 miles an hour like a damn cheetah, no. It doesn't do justice for me. I do like the ability that you can show the whip, right? You can show the whip in that game. I like the whipping variations. That's literally about it. That's the only thing I would give that game over the other games in the franchise. I don't think there's anything else. I do like the whipping variations. I like being able to show the whip. That's also something I do like about the Champion Jockey series, at least the PS3 title. I don't know about the others. But that's one thing. That's literally one thing. I don't think one thing makes a game astronomically better than other games in its series. Whip variations is fantastic. I love it. But then, like I said, getting revolutions is extremely easy, so it's almost pointless sometimes. All right, Cosmic Disco is ready to go again. It's been doing good. Modes are a little bit better. Elaborate for me, Maury. Like, what do you think is better as far as the modes are concerned? Of course, it's purely, you know, our opinions are all different, which I respect. So I'm just curious what you think makes the game so much better than the other titles as far as the modes are concerned. We'll try them in this open here. Top three go to Top three go to what cup? Whatever. All I know is that we come into top three, we'll be ready to go to another G1. What did we finish with Cruel Power? Did we even finish third? We finished 8th. Okay. What about Indian Goose? We finished 6th. Okay, so we're not going to any championships anytime soon. Let's check the jockey ratings, eh? Let's see how we're doing. Official data. Leading. We're 6th right now. 5 lifetime starts, 2 wins. Like I said, trying to be at the top jockey in this game is pointless. Unless you own like 10 horses, you're just not going to even have the opportunity to run in as many races as the AI. The AI run in like they run in a race every week, it seems. Sometimes more than that, actually. It seems like they run in like 2 races a week. Waiting for a jockey game where there's a limit on whipping? Yeah. That would be nice, right? I'm sure we'll probably get one at some point. I don't know when. Cosmic Image. We are the second favorite. Second favorite here today with, Cosmic Disco. Second favorite. We got to get him to the front. He does that pretty well. We can win this race. The 1 is going to be our only challenger here today. But for the rest of you in chat, if you played Gallop Racer 2006, what do you like about the game outside of whip variations we have already mentioned? I'm just curious. At least what you guys think. I've seen comments on other videos, but since you guys are actually here, I'm curious what you like about the game over maybe any other title, if you do. I had the game and I sold it just because it got too easy. I sold it a while ago, like years ago. I like the whip variations, but it wasn't enough to keep me wanting to play the game. I don't? Gotcha. I will get it again. It's still expensive where when I'm looking online too. I'm gonna have to find somebody that's selling it for a good price. I'm not trying to pay like $40 for it. Yep, that's fine. I'm gonna let you guys gas yourselves out. That's completely fine. Now we're gonna go. Now we're gonna go at Cosmic. All we gotta do is beat that one horse, and we might catch it at the wire. We might catch it. We're chasing this one down. Can Cosmic chase it down? Nope. Stern Liquor still strong. Wow. The rest of the field wasn't even close. Stern Liquor, he dominated. I mean, if you're focused on just getting achievements, it's better because of the fast breeding process. Yeah, I've never really cared about achievements too much, honestly. It's never been like a thing for me in any of these games, personally. But I know that that's something obviously that people do like, which is fine. It's just not something I guess I've had any enjoyment in personally. Well, we came second as we were supposed to do in that race, so that's not a bad effort. Oh, we qualified for a cup too with Cosmic. Which one? I can't remember. We qualified for a G1. Yeah, we qualified for the Azalea Cup. And top 4 go to the Golden Derby. Alright. Hopefully he'll be ready to run. It's in 2 weeks. This is the cup we qualified for, I'm pretty sure, right? I think it is. Hi, do you see my number on Instagram? I'll check it now, Marcos, just to make sure. Indian Goose is ready to go again. 10 to 15. Okay, now we can try him at 11 furlongs. Cruel Power is ready to go again. Well, she's already basically about to be on the decline. That's so disappointing. It's so disappointing. What can you do? We'll run her on the dirt at 8 furlongs. She's not opposed to it. Here we go with the Cherry Cup, I think. Yep, Marcos, I got your number. Don't worry. Indian Goose, we're expected to finish, let's see, like 9th? Yeah, we're expected to finish 9th or 8th, so let's see if we can get in the money here. Yeah. I'm gonna watch some more playthroughs on Gallop Racer 2006 again. It's been a while. Probably watch. Hyphy Dude is the only person that played it as of recently. I don't think anybody else even uploads videos of it. It's the only reason I'll play some games, just to have some videos uploaded, you know, just because I know like nobody else is really playing these games on YouTube. I think the game people are playing the most horse racing wise is like Rival Stars. Like nobody really uploads Gallop Racer, and I see a couple people uploading that are obviously probably from Japan. They play like the older ones. They don't even play like the new Gallop Racers. Then they play Winning Post. They play that game a lot, which I do watch those live streams. That game does look pretty cool. I just wish they made it in English, but they're probably never going to do that. Did you see my email? Let me see. 5 minutes in, I got to run a race. Gotcha. Let me check if I got your email, bro. Hold on. I don't see it. Wait, sorry. Hold on. I'll check it after this race. I don't see it right now, but I'll have to double check. Turf or dirt? Turf for me. It depends. I like both. In Gallop Racer games, I like the dirt races more, personally. You know what? I take that. It depends. I would say my preference is still dirt for Gallop Racer games. Winning Post is in English. Oh, Winning Post in English is my dream. Yours and mine's both. I don't think they'll ever do it, though. Somebody would have to, like, modify the game on PC and put it in English, because the game's been out for years. They're not, I mean, they've had multiple times and opportunities to put it in English, and they have it. They don't think it's a big enough market to put it in English. You were asking about in real life? Real life, turf races appear faster to me, personally. I do like them. I like dirt races on certain courses. I don't like them at all courses. They sometimes seem really slow, but yeah, real life turf races are definitely faster. I do like that. It all depends on the track, honestly. Which track? Yeah, it literally depends on the track. I think dirt races on certain tracks are really slow, but on others they're pretty fast. Also depends on the class of the horses. But here we go with a G1 for the Azalea Cup of Cosmic Disco. We're expected to finish just outside of the money. Expected to finish 6th. Let's go through the field. We're on the 1, Cosmic Disco, so we should break pretty quick with this horse. The 2 is Alert Elite. 3, Mental Drama. 4, Kinky Pinky. But yeah, it literally just depends on the course. The course and the class of horses. The 5 is Formal Time. The 6 here is Pretty Death. 7 is Utmost Mover. 8 is Cuddly D. 9, Lemon Cupid. 10, Stern Liquor is the favorite. Horse beat us last time out. 11 is Cough E-Boost. 12 is Common Dream. Yeah, how ironic. We're competing against the same horse that beat us last time out, Stern Liquor. This is the Grade 1 Azalea Cup. Let's get a good start. And Cosmic gets out pretty well. He's a solid horse, obviously. He gets where he needs to get, and he stays there pretty well. Where is Stern Liquor? Okay, Stern Liquor is actually right there in the 10. Got it. Races got canceled because it's hot. Gotcha. Marco, you should upload footage of you actually like racing somehow. I'm sure somebody could record it. That'd be cool. Alright, I will read these comments after this race here. Okay, Stern Liquor is still up there. Stern Liquor's probably going to get this. We're right now 3rd, 4th, 5th. We're going to finish 6th, darn it. Gassed out for that G1. It's not really that dirt is slower. Most dirt races are in US, and there's prevalence for speed horses, so there's a murderous pace at the begging, but snail finish. I would agree with that for the most part, yeah. I would agree. I don't know. I do think sometimes the track and the class obviously makes a difference. Some tracks are just known for not having really fast horses in general, like especially depending on like I said, the type of classes that they usually run. Like my local track, for the like certain tracks get a lot of grade 1 horses, grade 2. My local track rarely gets grade 1 horses, rarely. Like it's usually G3s and then just whatever. Usually. Sometimes we get a couple, but I mean compared to other tracks around the country, it's a noticeable difference. I think there's some variables in it, but what you're saying is true. I'm not saying it's not true, but I think you're saying that there's no differences in tracks when it comes to speed. I don't think that's necessarily true. Clearly, I think there's certain tracks that get faster horses in general for whatever reason. This never wants to work. I'm checking my email now, Marcos, or Pro Gamer. But like I said, I like turf races. It's just every track doesn't have obviously turf, so kind of gotta have your pick. I like competitive races in general, though. It doesn't really matter if it's on turf or dirt. Not for me. Because, for example, my favorite horse racing to watch is in the Asia circuit, which consists of Japan, Seoul, Busan. Obviously, in Japan, I should say, in Japan and Korea, all their races for the most part are dirt. Yeah, I've watched some races in Ireland. I don't recall if I've watched it in that particular place. I've watched a couple. Alright, this is the open race here with Cruel Power. We're like the 4th favorite. I think we can finish in the money. So let's just get this horse to the front. Your dad bought a dirt horse for our local track? Awesome. It's really cool, man. Yeah, I think different tracks, different locations all have their variables for why they may get faster or slower horses. My favorite track is Ascot in England, and sorry guys, I was and how do you say that in Ireland? I don't even attempt to butcher names that I know I probably will mispronounce, or I just don't like mispronouncing things. So unless somebody tells me how to say it, if I have no idea, which I have no shame in admitting that, I'm not gonna pronounce something and make a fool out of myself. I'll just be like, yeah, that place. So Evil Race in Saudi Arabia? Nice. Okay, can one of you move here? I need like space. I need space. Okay, we're gonna move right here. Try once. Try what? Ascot is beautiful with a new grandstand. I haven't checked it out. Okay, we finished 3rd with Cruel Power, as we have been doing with her. She's finishing in the money, but like I said, she's 3 years old and she's already hitting her peak. So this is, after this year, she's gonna be done. I think she seems to be running better on the dirt for the most part. Kara? I don't even know how that's pronounced. I highly doubt that's the pronunciation for it. Alright, let me save right quick. I highly doubt that's even how you're supposed to say it, so, like I said. Close. Well, I guess that's better than totally butchering it, eh? Yeah, Dubai World Cup is really cool, actually. I never really paid attention to it younger. I didn't pay attention to a lot of races younger. I only paid attention to the really basic ones in North America. Like, I know nothing about horse racing in other places. Like I said, I'm getting more familiar with the Asia circuit. Just because it's my favorite. But I don't know much about horse racing in Europe or UK. I mean, UK is in Europe. I don't know much about horse racing in Europe in general. Or Australia. I know some people talk about Australia horse racing. I know nothing. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna watch Hyphy Dude's 2006 videos here tonight. I wish somebody did like a regular playthrough of it, because he doesn't really do regular playthroughs. He just kind of like just breeds just like horses, amazing horses that just dominate in the G1s. Just like, ugh. I love Hypey Dude. I love his content, of course. I'm not knocking it. It's just like I would like to watch somebody grind through that game. I don't think anybody on YouTube has like a legitimate beginning to end playthrough. But no one goes unless my dad has a race. Plus, my dad does not let me ride for him. Interesting. Pro gamer, why what? Are you asking why I don't watch horse racing in Europe? I watch it when I'm bored. And when I'm kind of just not doing much. The thing is, too, obviously, I live in America, so the races, watching them in real time, they happen pretty late for me, right? Obviously, because of the time schedules. Except for the UK, but still 6 hours ahead sometimes is a big deal. Depends on what I have to do the next day, if I have any work or anything. So that's also why. It's kind of the same for the circuits in Asia, but like I said, I usually do that on the weekends. So I guess something I could probably try to get into more. It's just preference. I have nothing against horse racing in any country at all. I think it's literally just all preference. Like, horse racing in Asia is my favorite. Most people here don't watch horse racing in Asia. You know, it's just a preference. That's all. Some of you guys prefer Europe or whatever. I just prefer Asia. That's literally it. There's not much. It's not much deeper to that. He thinks you're not ready, but will let you ride for others. I gotcha. All right, Indian Goose. Let's get this horse in a race here. 10 to 15 furlongs. Can this horse run on the dirt? Kinda, but it's not ideal. Let's try another 10 furlong race here. Why Asia? I like the presentation of it. It's more entertaining for me. Like I said, it's all opinion based, so there's no right or wrong answer to where you like to watch your horse racing. It's literally just preference. But I do like the presentation. I like the presentation of it. It's more entertaining for me personally. And from a wagering perspective, you win much more. I do. It's much easier to play pick threes and pick fours, daily doubles. Lower amounts, you can still get decent winnings too. Like I said, though, it's personal preference. It's all preference, people. There's no right or wrong answer. I mean, people don't even understand Gallop Racer games are based off of horse racing in Asia. That kind of blows my mind. It's not based off of North America for sure. They have, obviously, characteristics of some North American horse racing in Europe, but the games are created by a company in Japan. Just because it's obviously in English doesn't mean that's... Like the presentation, like Gallop Racer 2001, for example, is exactly how horse racing is presented in South Korea and Japan as far as the post parade is concerned, which I love. That's the most realistic. Walking in the paddock thing is cool, of course, and happens everywhere, but I like when you actually see the horses on the track. Only horse you know in Asia is Deep Impact. Yeah, there's not too many great horses that end up going to like the bigger races worldwide, most of the time. Most of the time. Tecmo is the company, yeah. But yeah, I don't know, it's just more enjoyable for me, personally. Just because I like it there doesn't mean everybody else is going to. I think as long as you like it wherever you like it, that's all that matters, right? It's honestly easier for me to handicap horses in Asia too, which may sound counterproductive. It's like, okay, you live in America, but you're able to handicap horses better in Asia. It's just how it works, man. I can't explain it to you. I don't understand why they flip the tracks around the North America version. Yeah, it's a little funny. It's one of those things we've dealt with in the Gallop Racer series for a while, and we're just like, okay, whatever. Okay, all my horses I gotta get. Oh no, Indian Goose can actually sit back. So, Travis Callwood. Sorry. You like which game do you like, Travis? Which one you refer to? Yeah, Maury. I know both of them. Yep.
Hong Kong is good too. I totally forgot to mention Hong Kong. They're not racing a lot now, I think because of the COVID situation. South Korea races weekly. They race 3 or 4 times weekly. Japan is like once or twice weekly. But Hong Kong, they haven't raced in over a month, I think. Marcos, I read your Instagram message, man. Don't worry. Because you all you did was put your number in there, so don't worry. I saw the number. Oh, the one that I'm playing, Gallop Racer 3. Yeah, this game is really fun, man. This game is really fun. It's fun. It's simple. Yeah. I have it on my. Yeah, I remember you saying. I think you and somebody else also have it. Somebody else also has it on their phone with an emulator. I didn't even realize you could play this on your phone. Like, that's awesome. That is pretty awesome. That's why I wish they would like make a new Gallop Racer for the phone. I don't think they're gonna make one. That horse moved out way too wide. I don't think they're gonna make a Gallop Racer for consoles in English anymore, because they've had multiple opportunities, but there's not a big enough market. They don't think so. They don't think it's worth the time or the money. Indian Goose has got some fight here. I don't think we're gonna win this race, but we're getting close. We're gonna get a solid second place. Maybe I'll do vlogs on YouTube. Marcos, please do. I would really enjoy that. I mean, from my understanding, as far as jockeys are concerned, I know Basic Blue is a driver for harness horse racing, but you're the only jockey that I know of that races on actual thoroughbreds. So I think it'd be cool for you to actually do some vlogs and upload. You know what I mean? Because telling us all this stuff is great, but it would also be awesome to actually see it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Winning Post is one of those games that could have been converted to English. They don't want to do it. They don't think the market is big enough, meaning they don't think it's going to make enough money for them to take the time to convert it into English, which I do understand. Horse racing, guys, got to keep in mind, is very niche oriented. Horse racing is not, even if it's bigger in different countries, like horse racing in Asia, specifically Japan, is much, much bigger than it is in other places, similar like how it is in the UK, maybe Ireland, Australia. Like, horse racing isn't the #1 sport in every country. You know what I mean? So to market it to the Western world, quote unquote, it would have to be worth it, and they don't think it's worth it. You know what I mean? Despite the fact that we have, you know, all these races here in the United States. Horse racing is niche oriented, man. So we're the second favorite here today with Cosmic Disco. We should be able to win this, get a good start with them. Which is weird, right? You would think horse racing, and I guess because of, you know, all the animal rights groups and stuff, right? Maybe horse racing has declined in popularity because more things have been revealed about some of the unfortunate tragedies and accidents within horse racing. So, especially here, I think there's bigger movements here in North America compared to the rest of the world, from my understanding, right? So it's, you know, it's one of those things. It's a lot of things that used to be popular back in the day that maybe don't have the same popularity now, despite what you may think. They would probably have a problem with licensing. They would have to change all the names. Yep. That's unfortunate, man. It really is. Because, like, there's players like us that want to play, but we're, like, amongst the minority, you know? At least here. Like I said, they put these games out in Japan. Most of them. That's where they create them from, because horse racing is big in Japan. You know? Alright. I'm on, Cosmic. I'm on. Run him down. Run him down. Who are we challenging? Is that horse giving up? That horse is not giving up. Come on, Cosmic. Come on, Cosmic. Favorite one just got us. Yeah, Maury. Yep, that's also true. That's what I mean. Unfortunately, US, we got our issues. So I understand. Wow, that horse set a record. 146 flat. I understand why they haven't. It's a bummer. You know, it's just like, man, if I could learn Japanese. You know, there's somebody that's playing Winning Post that doesn't admit it. he doesn't speak Japanese. He just follows like the wikis, and he's been playing the game for such a long time now that he understands the layout and the different modes of the game despite not actually knowing how to speak Japanese. I would love to get to that point, but that takes some serious dedication, man. Takes some serious dedication. Cruel Power. She's already dropping. Like, she wasn't even good for a full year. Who called it? Who is in here that says she was only going to be good for like 6 races? One of you guys said it, and you totally nailed it on the money. She's raced 7 times, and she's already her overall is already dropped. Like, I'll put her in one more race, and that's it. We're just gonna call it. We're gonna call it. We'll retire her for breeding. I mean, I don't even really want to use her for breeding. If anything, I would just buy a really kind of cheap colt, breed her with him, and see if they can produce a better foal, because I don't even want to breed her with any decent colts. You know what I mean? I do not. Yeah, someone said it. I don't know who did. They called it. Totally called it. She is already peaked. Whatever. This is our last race with her. Let's see if we can get her to finish in the money. It's weird. She's finished in the money, but she's dropping. She's clearly not going to really be winning anymore. Well, she's only won 1 race. I don't know. She's just not worth it. Let's get her to the front. You can download Google Translate on your phone. Try to understand this game. Wait, I've actually tried this. Don't. Yep, somebody did suggest that as well, and they pretty much said the same thing. Like I said, the guy I'm talking about, I think his name is, it's Black Shadow Horse or Black Horse Gaming or something. He did mention something about Google Translate, but I'm pretty sure he said that's not how he plays the game for the most part. He just says he looks at the wikis to understand the menu, and then has just kind of gotten used to it. Marcos, what do you want me to respond to? You sent me your number, but that's really about it. Did you send me another message, or did you just send me your number? Because if you just send me your number, then I got your number, bro. Got your number, don't worry. But if you send me another message, I'll respond when I can. But if you just send me your number, you know, I don't worry, I got it. There's nothing else to respond to. Like, this is what I mean. She finishes in the money, but that's it. Like, what's the point? You got the idea from him? I got you. Yep. I mean, if he's able to play the game somehow, clearly it's working. If he doesn't actually understand Japanese, his method, maybe it works for him. Clearly, like I said, if he's been able to play the game for a while. I haven't tried it, so I don't know how I would do with it. I mean, I've played some games in Japanese, not horse racing related. It is just a matter of getting used to the menu. Like, the game I played most in Japanese is Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Big Dragon Ball fan, that's what my other channel is. 46,000 subscribers and counting. It's probably her. Yeah. I think we're going to retire Cruel Power already. Abigail, if you're watching this back as a video, she's already going bye-bye. She finishes in the money. Okay, look, she only had 1 8th place finish and a 6th place. She's finishing the money 6 out of 8 times, but like, that's it. That's it. And she's already on the decline. I just don't think we're going to get any more out of her. I'm just going to retire her. That's all. Goodbye. Like I said, I'll buy a cheap colt to breed her with. But we're going to go ahead and do that right now. I don't really care. We're just going to buy a really cheap colt. Go for Cupid. Perfect. He'll mature over some time. Don't care. I'm just going to buy him. Actually, we'll race him once. Then retire him. Then breed him with her. Just to see what we can get. Because Cruel Power was a waste of a foal. Chances are she'll produce a better one. 8 to 11 furlongs on the turf. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Why is it only 6 furlong races for the first 2 months in this game? That's so aggravating, man. Whatever. Is there any usual times you're streaming? No, Maury. I don't have a set schedule yet. I'm going to try to develop one soon. I don't know when. I'll try. I'm not sure when, though. I'm going to try to get a decent schedule. Here's hoping she throws a better fall than she was. Yep. She probably will. I guarantee her fall will be much better than she was. Indian Goose is ready to go again. So 10 to 15. Let's see what we can get him in. 10 furlong G3. Yep. We'll do that. So, go for Cupid. He'll race in September. After that, we'll retire him, breed him with Cruel Power. Cosmic Disco is ready to go again as well. 8 to 12. His turf rating is going to hit 90 before he peaks. At this rate, especially if we continue to do well on him. We do well with him, I should say. I might keep him in these open races as well. Oh, we have a handicap there. Hold on. I didn't get a chance to actually look at that in detail. You're just gonna save to get the best possible horses. That's what you gotta do in this game, man, because they're unfortunately really pricey. It's the only thing I don't like about this game. I know they're worth it. We come in weighing 151 in this race. Why? What's our normal weight? 116? Yeah, why are we 151? What is that about? Okay. Summer GP. It's a G1. Let's try it. What is your second channel name? DBZ Warrior 17. My avatar is of the new Broly. The avatar is like blue and red. It's like a mix of blue and red gradient. 46,000 subscribers. That is my main channel. That was me called the 6 races. Yep, Koji, it was you. You said 6 races. Literally, she ran 7. She ran 7 and we retired her already. It's disappointing. Yeah, I gotta win some big races though. We've kind of been stuck in the 40,000 range for quite some time. Indian Goose, long shot here today, and it's grade 3, whatever. Whatever, man. But yeah, my second channel, which is technically my primary channel, is DBZ Warrior 17. 46K. Which is crazy. I started that channel like 4 years ago, but didn't even think I would hit 46,000. I'll be close to 50, hopefully. I don't know if I'll hit 50K by the end of this year. It would be great if I could. She might throw a decent fall if you try. I'm pretty sure she will. She wasn't great, but her fall will probably be much better. Maybe a throwback to something in the line. Yeah. Because Cruel Power, she came from Common Power and Cruel Army. May do a horse with Army name. Cupid Army? I think Cupid Army is the name of a horse in this game. It's really generic. Can you type it? Yeah, I'll type it. Give me a second. After this race, I'll put it in the chat for you. Fast pace here. Let's see. I don't know where to go with this horse. I guess we're going to have to swing outside because we have no space right here. I'm going to let them do their thing. That's fine. That's fine. That's completely fine. We're in a long shot anyway, so let's see if we can gas these. Let's see if we can catch these horses in the stretch. No, we're not catching anybody right now. We were the big long shot. Oh, we're catching a couple. All right, they gassed out. They gassed out. A lot of them gassed out. Holy crap. 9th, whatever. We were supposed to finish last. It's fine. One Dream V6. That's the channel? No. That is another one of my channels, but that's not a channel I haven't uploaded anything on that channel in years. I'll get you guys a link to the channel. Hold on a second. I mean, if you guys are like into anime or actually into Dragon Ball, it's fine. Yeah, One Dream V6 is my old channel. I don't do anything with that. Did it even type? Alright, sorry guys, hold on. Just copy and paste that in your browser or whatever. YouTube.com/DBZ Warrior 17. You love Dragon Ball? Awesome. Cosmic Disco, we're the long shot here today. I don't even really want to go through the post parade. I really don't. We're the second to last long shot. No, we're the third long shot. So we're supposed to finish like 10th or 11th, and well, 10th or 9th, but probably 10th. Yep, just copy and paste that in your browser. YouTube.com/DBZ Warrior 17. That's my main channel. That is my main channel. Over 2,000 videos. Crazy. I know. I went video crazy happy like maybe 2 years ago. I uploaded a lot. I only upload like once a day on that channel now. But it's been doing well as of lately. It's been doing better, I should say. I kind of hit a dry spot with it for a while, but I've gotten it back up and going. I have a lot of channels. I have a lot. I have like 10 channels. It's just a matter of where I upload. I upload on the DBZ channel the most frequently. That channel and this one I pretty much upload at the same rates, one video a day most of the times. I have other channels for completely different games. I have a channel for just like regular mobile games. I have a channel for this game called Fire Pro Wrestling and Steam that I use with like Dragon Ball Z mods and like DC Comics and Marvel mods. I have a channel for a game for Wolf Games. Respond to Instagram. I sent you something. Okay, I'll check it right now. Alright. Actually, I'll check it after this race. Give me a second. I have a lot of channels. I've been watching your Gallop Racer stuff for weeks now. I had no idea you were also DBZ Warrior 17. Yep. KNS, I am the same guy. Cosmic Disco just tapped out. I thought we had a chance to finish in the money. I'm so dense. No, it's all good, man. I don't really talk about my two channels on the opposite. Like, I don't talk about this channel much on my DBZ Warrior channel and vice versa. Occasionally I do. Just if people ask for like where's like certain content, like where's the videos, it's like, well, I'm running more than two channels. So obviously it's a little time consuming. People think YouTube is just the easiest thing in the world. YouTube is time consuming, people. It's not just a matter of just sitting down, recording, and uploading. Like rendering, processing. I have to edit the DBZ videos a little bit more than these, obviously. All I have to do is just record these. But because these videos are always longer, like people want the hour-long videos, which is fine. I'm cool with that. The rendering and the processing takes some time. Then you got to do the metadata, which people don't realize how important that is. Tagging and titling your videos properly. It's a lot that goes into it. It's just once you do YouTube for so long, you can kind of develop a method to put your stuff on autopilot, you know. Yeah, Gallop Racer is awesome. Do you play Red Dead Redemption 2? I do not. I enjoy watching other people play it, though. It's just not something I've played. Not sure. I burned myself out a couple of years ago. Yeah, lots of work for little in return. Yep, YouTube is, yeah, it's not as... YouTube is one of those things where it's so many variables. It depends on what type of content you're uploading, how you're creating that content, you know what I mean? It's a lot into it. You know what I mean? Now, some people are lucky and fortunate that they can just kind of do the bare minimum and succeed, but that's, again, that's a minority. Majority of people who create YouTube channels can't just do the bare minimum and then literally make a living off of it or become successful, you know? Close to 50K, heck yeah. Appreciate that, Z Racing. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I never even thought that channel would get as big as it has. And yeah, it's awesome, man. It's been a fun ride for sure. It's been a fun ride. Hope I can hit 100K. It's the goal. It's always been the goal. And my deal was that if I hit 100K on that channel, I may do a face reveal on that channel. That's always kind of been my personal deal when it comes to face reveals. I'm like, okay, if I actually hit 100K with the channel, which is a pretty great milestone, then I'll do a face reveal most likely. I'm a very private person though in general. Like, I don't even post like on social media like most people do. Obviously, I'm a private person. As I've gotten older, I am 28 as of now. As I've gotten older, I just don't care about putting my face out there as much as I used to. Like when I was younger, I was constantly posting pictures and photos. I just don't care that much. Okay, go for Cupid is the favorite here today in this open race of field of 7 going 9 furlongs. We'll see how he does. My real name is Eric, and that's it. I hardly ever share my middle name or obviously last name online for privacy purposes. I've had some bad experiences with people, let's just say. So my first name I'm fine with people knowing. I don't tell anybody else my other government names. That's still my goal, 200K. Inching towards 40K, maybe another 2 years. Appreciate that K&S, man. I hope I get there, but yep. So if anybody wants to do YouTube, man, there's no reason not to. There's no reason not to. What I've learned is just to kind of take away some expectations, you know, and just really enjoy what you do ultimately. If you don't even enjoy uploading to YouTube, then it's going to be really stressful. I enjoy uploading. I do. I enjoy uploading. I do enjoy the process of making videos and being able to communicate with people and interact. That's my favorite aspect of it. So, you know, just lowering your expectation makes it a lot more enjoyable, you know. Social media obsession is definitely a young folks game. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Like, I'll have girls, I'll be like, oh, you don't have social media? It's like, I don't care about social media. I'm almost 30. Like, it doesn't matter to me anymore. It's fine if you're young. It's just as you get older, it's just one of those things you don't really care about, you know? We were the favorite. We were supposed to win that race. I kind of botched that. That's fine. I botched it. But yeah. I hope I can hit 100K on that channel, but there's a lot of good things in life to experience, man. Social media is just one of those things. For the younger audience, of course, demographics. And of course, if you're older and you have like a business, of course, social media is great for marketing. But that's about it. Marcos, appreciate you stopping by as always. And I'll make sure to add you to the WhatsApp group. And we'll try to create that after today's stream. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Cosmic Disco, yeah. His turf rating is going to hit 90 here pretty soon. 8 to 12 furlongs. Let's get him in another race. Let's try to stick to doing opens with him. This channel has been doing well, views-wise, for its size, but I haven't really been growing in subscribers. Because like I said, horse racing is such a niche audience, you know? It's very specific, you know? We're the favorite here. Heavy favorite of Cosmic Disco. Field of 9. We should dominate this pretty easily. Let's just get him to the front. Horse racing is very niche-oriented, and believe it or not, there's not a whole lot of people searching for Gallop Racer gameplay. Like, monthly searches for this game compared to other games and other categories that aren't even horse racing related is night and day difference. Heck, even this game that I think a lot of girls play, Star Stable Online, that game dwarfs this game for search results. It dwarfs it. Star Stable gets almost like 250,000 monthly searches or something like that. Gallop Racer, no lie, for most of the tags I use to get my videos quote-unquote ranked, it's only like 400 to 500 monthly searches. That's it. It's literally it. 400 to 500. So this channel is not really going to like get big strictly off of Gallop Racer just because there's only so many people searching for it. I'd have to play other games, other horse racing games that are much more popular, I think, for this channel to really grow, which it's fine. I enjoy what I do here. I'm not too pressed about that. It's probably my problem too. Very neat. So growth very, very slow, but worth it. Like you said, probably. I'm happy to have found someone playing the Gallop Racers again. For sure, K&S. For sure. I'm right there with you. But yep, you get it. Star Stable is insanely popular, and I do play it. Yeah. I thought about playing it. I thought about playing it just because it could help, but I think I would make a separate channel for it. Most folks have never even heard of Gallop Racer, for me, honestly. Game is, what, 14 years old? Yep. Yep, and it's pity since Rival Stars is crap for me. That's unfortunate. I actually enjoy Rival Stars. It's very, very simple, I think, but the game aesthetically is beautiful. But I get it. It's not like Rival Stars is not like Gallop Racer or any of the other games. Not really. Rival Stars is I wouldn't even call it sandbox. You know what I mean in terms of its simplicity, but I totally get what you mean. That's the only problem with just horse racing niche and trying to grow. Like, you really have to play the most popular games because, like you said, Koji, a lot of people don't even know about Gallop Racer, believe it or not. So the channel's never going to get to that point where it grows like 100,000 subs strictly off of Gallop Racer. Eventually, I'm going to have to play some other more popular games. I'm off. See you next time. Z Racing, appreciate you, my friend. I'll actually probably be signing off here myself after this last race. So let's go ahead and hit this race, see what we do. You see it's focused on the younger audience? Yep. Yep, that's also a thing, too. It appears that the most popular horse games, I'm not even going to say horse racing, most of the most popular horse-related games are definitely catered towards younger audiences. Like an older demographics, it's just, if you're trying to grow, it's not going to happen, man. I'm sitting here struggling through Rival Stars breeding right now. You know, that's probably my best thing about the game. I've gotten breeding down pretty well, where I know how to produce really good colts and fillies, studs and mares, I should say, in that game, that end up performing well for me in live events. That's also a reason why I like to play that game, because the live events, at least competing against other people's times, is pretty fun for me. Yeah, breeding, I realize, is challenging for a lot of people. That's actually the game that I think I've gotten it down pretty well. I just grinded for a ton of bronze items only to discover I need silver to breed. Yep. Yep, that is quite annoying, I do admit. Yeah, impossible to find good horse games. Or impossible to find horse games that are good now, yep. That's why I'm yet to see a realistic one. Yeah, I'm with you, Maury. There's only Starters Orders. Yeah, Starters Orders by far is the most realistic. And there's a downside to that, because only so many people are going to be into that game too, you know? Like, it's a downside to the whole thing. Like, my channel isn't going to grow astronomically from playing Gallop Racer, Starters Orders. Any of the games I've played on this channel, it's not going to grow, unfortunately. Not, like, to the point where it's like my other channel. I'll have to play a Star Stable or something like that, you know, for it to actually grow. And the thing is, there's two different audiences. The general horse racing audience and horse lovers, like, that don't even like horse racing. You also got to keep that in mind, right? There are people that like horse games that actually are against horse racing. So it's kind of a complex thing. It's a complex interweb of issues and variables and niches. Like, there are people that like horse games but don't like horse racing. You know what I mean? So that's also difficult. You mentioned Wolf Games channel. What channel is that? What games do you play? It's called Wolf Quest DBZ. You should be able to search it up in YouTube. Wolf Quest is spelled as normal. Wolf Quest DBZ. I haven't played on that channel in a while. And that channel is strictly dedicated to wolf games, because wolves are my favorite animals. Okay, Indian Goose is doing pretty well here. I don't know if we're going to catch that horse. We're not. Second place, that's good. No problem, KNS. No problem. But yeah, the horse racing niche, trying to grow, it's challenging, man. Like I said, I'll have to play other games. You love Wolf Quest? Awesome. Wolf Quest is really fun, man. I love Wolf Quest. Wolf Quest is a really fun game. You have a goat farm? Why goats? Talking about a game, or are you talking about it in real life? Yeah, Wolf Quest is an awesome game. It's really enjoyable. I still play the Simulation Wolf from 1994. No way. I never even played that, to be honest with you. In fact, I haven't played many Wolf games until like the last 2 years. Oh, man. Ugh. Guys, we'll be calling it here. Just going to save right quick. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. My channel is all goats. That's why the name. Gotcha. We made some progress in this game, despite the fact that Cruel Power was a complete disappointment. Cosmic Disco, 9 lifetime starts, 3 wins. Indian Goose, 9 lifetime starts, 2 wins. They've been doing okay. Both of them are still, they still have time to mature. Like, this horse isn't really going to peak till 4.5. It's Indian Goose, by the way. And Cosmic Disco still isn't going to peak until 4.5 as well. So we still got another 1.5 years to develop these horses. Glad I caught at the end of the stream for sure, KNS. Appreciate you coming by, man. They're very picky and the wrong food make them die. Oh, yikes. I never knew that about goats. That's actually pretty funny. Not that they die, it's just the fact that they are extremely picky. But they'll eat everything. It's like such a weird dynamic. I'll be live again within the next week. I don't know when. I'm going to try to see if I can stream a different game. I'll probably stream Final Stretch 1, aka Horse Racing Manager 1, with Harness Horse Racing mode, because the Harness Horse Racing mode and Horse Racing Manager 2 is completely broken. It's frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. I can't play that game in Harness Horse Racing mode anymore. I tried messing with the files myself to change the coding for the harness horse racing. It's broken. They never fixed it. They released that game, and it's an amazing game. They released it, and they never fixed the harness horse racing mechanic. You can win on easy, but you know it's still a little bit of an issue. Like, it's just not fun. So I'm playing the original Horse Racing Manager for harness horse racing. That game is gameplay mechanic wise and coding. It's pretty flawless. So yeah, harness horse racing, the first is super easy, but I will take playing that over a game that's literally broken. Harness horse racing and the second one is broken. You have no idea how many emails I've received for people telling me how to fix it. I'm like, I didn't make the game. I can't fix it. I tried. It's broken. It's beyond my comprehension. I can't fix the broken mechanics in the harness horse racing issue for the second game. I will be playing that one. I'll be doing a series for Thoroughbred horse racing. For whatever reason, the mechanics for that is fine. The harness horse racing mechanics are just broken in that game. So it's frustrating. Like I said, you can play it on easy, you can win, but it's still a struggle. And you basically have to kind of cheat. You have to put your horse with a I can't remember if it's stamina or I forgot. It's technique or stamina or something. You have to put at like 99 in that game. It's not fun. Patches that were made for the French version. You see, the problem with that is if I were to patch my English game with the French patches, it wouldn't work. Like, the game, I've tried that before. It converted the game back to French, or it broke the game entirely. Because I did try that like years ago. I'm like, okay, there's patches, but then it took away converting the game to English. And I will not do that. I don't understand French. I could learn, but I don't know if it's worth it. I just gave up. I gave up on it. I'm just like, whatever, man. It's okay. I tried the patches. It put my game back to English, and I don't want to do that, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna leave it be. Who knows? Maybe somebody else will be able to fix it. Like I said, I actually tried. I edited some of the coding, and some of the files, and I couldn't figure out a fix. So somebody else is gonna have to figure it out. I tried and I couldn't do it. That's all it needs. It just needs a fix for those mechanics. But like I said, I don't know how to do it, and I don't know if anybody else is going to take the time to figure it out. Maybe somebody will, and then they would have to like upload that file. You know, if you want to give it a shot, Maury, be my guest. That would be awesome. But I wish you luck, because I thought it was going to be an easy fix, because you know, I play PC games quite a bit, so I'm kind of familiar with changing some things in certain games, especially with mods. I play a lot of my PC games with mods, but that's one of the games I tried, and it just did not work. So hopefully, maybe you can get it to work. And then when I say work, I mean, so the harness horse racing mechanic is like fluid, like the first game, even if it's a little bit easier. Like it should still be doable and playable. It's not enjoyable for me. And I tried so many times, you know, like you obviously probably saw some of my videos from the One Dream V6 channel. Clearly, I've been playing that game for years. It just got frustrating. It just got really frustrating, where it's like you winning is hard because the mechanics and the coding is literally off. That's why obviously the patches came out for the French version, but not the English one. Literally, I don't even remember how I converted it to English. I couldn't even walk you through the process. I don't even... Like, I think somebody there was like an English version somewhere online, but it was like the demo. It wasn't even the full version. I converted my game from French to English, and I can't even remember how I figured that out. I did that. It's 2020. I think I did that back in like 2016 or 2015. No, before that. I think 2015 or 2014. It wasn't even before I started uploading the game to YouTube. I converted it to English somehow. Because you got to keep in mind, the game is over 10 years old. I think I converted it to English in like 2014. I don't even know how I did it. I couldn't even go back and figure that out. So yeah, that's my current gripe. I'm going to be watching some Gallop Racer 2006 videos just to see if I can find the game cheaper somewhere. Because like I said, you, Maury, and a couple people have requested for me to play it. Like I said, it's not going to be a long-term series on the channel, but just at least to get some variety on the channel, I'm always up for that. And like I said, I do like the whipping variations. We'll see. Yeah, you can take the English files from the demo. That's what I'm going to do. Only add the additional options are going to be in French. Well, hey, if you can figure it out, please let me know. You can contact me via email if you figure it out. That would be great. That's really the only thing that game is missing for me. It's just that mechanic is broken. But if you can figure it out and get it to be working and stable, that would be awesome. Not to mention, it would also help out other people that have also played the game, that have gotten the game off of me. It would also help them out as well. You would be doing a huge favor for the community in general. I think everybody would appreciate it. Guys, on that note, I'm going to be signing out here. Appreciate all of you that have been with me for this stream that has been well over 3 hours. My longest stream I think I've done on this channel. Literally just bought my version. I will send that to you right after the stream is over. So mess around with it. Do what you got to do. If you have any questions, like I said, just email me. You can email me at either OneDreamV6 or the Horse Racing Gamer email. Yeah, whichever. Lightning Flash, appreciate you. KNS, Marcos that was in here. Koji, Abigail, everybody that stopped by. Z Racing. Who else? Who else was in there? A couple other people I think were in here. Appreciate all you guys. Like I said, I'll be live again a couple days. Probably playing, like I said, Horse Racing Manager 1. I kind of wanted to stream Formula 1. I've been playing that a lot recently, but it's a racing game, but it's not a horse racing. I don't know how many people would actually watch that on this channel. Thought about streaming it, but we'll see. Appreciate you guys. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your days. And we'll probably try to live stream again. I'll probably try sometime this weekend. I'm going to try sometime this weekend. So appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Darn Streamlabs.